All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. If player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I'm the large human being nicknamed Carebear, standing behind the bar, Kieran Hickey Simple, and I'm joined here today with 2 gentlemen who played in the National Football League, one of them at a very high level, the other one at an all-pro level. I'm talking about the 2014 Pro Football Focus Special Teams All-Pro, 3rd Team All-American in college. The man has Oprah Winfrey's phone number, and he's also very comfortable with uncomfortable conversations and situations with former employers. Emmanuel Acho in the building.
Beautiful people. Hey, y'all can be doing anything. You're hanging out with us. We do not take it for granted. Consider this your escape. Consider us your online family, regardless of how tough your day has been. Get ready to laugh. Get ready to kick it. And if you want us to talk to you, drop a super chat and the mystical man behind the keyboard will respond. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Hit the bell button to be notified anytime we drop a video, anytime we go live. We appreciate the support. It's love. Carebear, turn me up.
Also joining us here in the Speakeasy, a gentleman who played football at the highest level and all-pro level as well. I'm talking about the Philadelphia Eagles all-time leading rusher. Talking about one of the shiftiest running backs we've ever seen. The Philadelphia Eagles Hall of Famer and soon to be Pro Football Hall of Famer. The owner, operator, and agent of 25 Sports, and a man responsible for running a 5-second 40-yard dash in Big 2026. LaShawn Shady McCoy in the building.
Yes, sir. I just want to let y'all know something for a second.
Okay. They lied on you.
Now, they said I ran a 5 flat.
Yup, they said that.
And my prime, when I was 20 years old, I ran a 4.45.
Okay.
Now, this one ask y'all a question.
I'm here.
From a 4.45 to a 5 flat,
in 15 years?
But how big of a difference is that, you think?
That's it.
Yeah, it's quick.
Yeah.
It's quick.
Hey, yo, and guess what?
What Michael Irvin say?
And I'm 27 pounds heavier.
Yeah. So it's impressive.
Come on now.
I didn't say that. And then look, and then they showed my other combine numbers.
What they?
A 38 vertical.
Okay.
38.
Whoa. I had like a 6-second shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want, you know what I'm saying?
You're on the brag though.
Yo.
Shady, they
And
in
the
the
last thing is, I picked up a nice check to do it.
Okay. He said Nick Sirianni give him a call.
Shady, they saying you switched the numbers around in the chat. It was actually a 27-inch vertical and 38 pounds gain. They said you got switched around, but we're going to have to fact check that.
Wow.
I don't know. That's what they saying, dog.
He dyslexic on his mama daddy side.
He got right. Yeah,
Let the
running
jokes
family.
and the games begin today.
Speaking of the mystical man behind the keyboard that Acho mentioned earlier, that's not a mystical man at all. That's a man right there. Social Trey in the building. How we doing today, man?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. We got some great topics lined up.
Great topics today, man.
I feel energetic.
Hell of a show.
It's going to be a great show. Let's get to it.
Hell of a show.
Yeah, no, look, we do have a hell of a show for you guys today. Like we talked about yesterday, the NBA playoffs are in full swing, and we have drama already. Victor Wembanyama out of game 2 after taking this hard shot to the chin on the floor. Boom!
No!
Oh, he's rocked!
No!
Took a hard fall, went into concussion protocol, and was ruled out the rest of the game. You can see it right here. Ended up falling directly on his chin. And afterwards, another hit on the chin. Ended up trying to hold his face. Had trouble getting up afterwards. You have another video here of him doing it fast motion. That's how fast. Oh my goodness gracious! Looked like he was sleeping on the floor. Very tough spill here for Victor Wembanyama. He was ruled out for the rest of the game after falling on his face. How much trouble are the Spurs in if this, keeps Victor Wembanyama out of maybe some more games?
Well, before we even get there, Kieran, Shady made a good point even off camera. Like, when you're that tall, this is a dilemma that comes with being so. We've seen the likes of players that tall before deal with injury after injury after injury. It's not just a kinetic chain thing. There's also a body control thing. When you fall and you 7'6", that's a long way to hit the ground. Most players in the NBA are putting their hands down, or bracing their fall with the hands, bracing their fall with the elbows, bracing their fall with some sort of other contact besides your chin just hitting the ground. Like, that was a clumsy, awkward, praying mantis type of fall. Like, that was, if you saw a giraffe hit the ground, that's probably how a giraffe would hit the ground.
Oh, man.
Perks and negatives with being 7'6". Limbs just longer, you still trying to figure out, like, full body control. So I think before we even get to how significant Victor Wembanyama's absence is, this is the fear of Wemby. This is the fear of, like, yo, will he win MVP 5 consecutive years? Well, this is the problem. Will he play enough games? Will he be healthy enough? To Shady's point from what we were arguing about yesterday, how can we put Wemby in conversations as it being his league? They might not get out the first round now. They just lost to the Blazers now.
Wow.
We over here talking about, is it his league, bruh? Can you be present to get out of the first round? So first off, I just wanted to start by addressing, like, this is the fear you have when dealing with Wemby, but the absence of Wemby, gigantic, 2-5.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, sound like you, are you, like, basically saying I was right?
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to, it sound like,
He got hurt. Come on, bro.
Stinks.
yeah. Why are you so clumsy, though? I mean, like, I know you 7'4", 7'3", what is he, 7?
He's like 7'5", bro.
7'5", why are you so clumsy like that? Come on, man. Tighten up.
It's hard. Tighten up is
Tighten up.
crazy.
Yo, now real
Tighten up
talk.
is-
Yo, coaches will always say this. If you play the league, you know what I'm talking about. Be an athlete.
Yeah.
Be an athlete.
Yeah.
You can spin around all this stuff you doing. You shoot 3 step backs, crossovers. Be an athlete. If you gonna fall like that, move your hands to the do something.
Do something.
Cause your team
Bro,
needs
y'all
you.
are,
This
y'all
is true
are,
athlete
y'all
talk,
are.
though. This is because
I hear you.
When we
I hear you.
when we talking about like a concussion, you think when you read, oh, Wemby's out with a concussion, you think something happened where he got fouled super hard, elbow to the face, a crazy pick, something like that.
We'll look at the play here. So he tries to go between the. Okay, he gets tripped up over his foot though. So look,
bro.
Here we go. Look, tripped up over his foot. Drew Holiday.
Tighten up, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Drew Holiday pulled the rug under him. That's
But I'm
crazy.
saying, how your face
That
fall
left
to the
hand got to
ground?
hit the ground first.
gotta
That
tighten
left
up.
hand got to pause. Kieran, that left
Hold on, okay,
left
so
hand,
he has the
that
ball
left-
in his hand, ends up throwing it away and trying to catch
This left
that.
hand got to hit the ground first. The first thing they teach you is how to fall. When you ride the bike, they
It's
teach you how to fall.
crazy.
When you make the tackle, they teach you how to fall.
Okay.
The first thing they teach you
Be
in
an
this life
athlete.
is how to fall, bro.
This is your first time doing this silly move you
There we
doing?
go. Right here. Right. He's
Keep
in this
going.
position.
Yep. Keep
Look,
going.
look,
But
look,
pause
look.
it slowly.
Look.
Yep.
So
Not
he
yet.
tries to catch his footing right here. By
Yep.
then he's almost horizontal.
Okay, right now, left hand has to hit the ground first.
Right.
That left hand got to
Like,
break
dude.
your fall.
Nah,
he
Kieran,
still does- he hits the
your
ball.
head should not have hit the ground right here,
real
Kieran.
talk. You're a
Stop
bigger guy, yo.
Stop it.
Karen's a bigger dude, so you probably ain't doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
for being like an athlete.
Oh no! I mean, I fell. I like at the combine. I got a turf burn on my face, man. After I hit a pad because I just
But
I
I'm
had a
saying
little too
like,
high. I just
like he
slid.
shouldn't be.
It was-
It shouldn't
stadium
happen
shook.
like this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
Yeah.
anybody
You
get
saw
hurt.
that, yeah.
But dog, be an athlete, bro.
Did-
Your
did-
team
Also,
needs you.
the issue is he tried to still make a play, give up on the play. When you're 7 feet, you got a lot of time to think on the way down.
A lot of
He
time.
had plenty of time. He's still trying to hold on to the ball long enough to make the corner pass. Just let the ball fall out of your hands, and then you can brace yourself
respectfully,
better.
I've had a concussion, Kieran. Go back to that ending image. Respectfully, you can't get caught on camera catching disease.
Looking like this.
Oh
You
my
can't get
God.
not
Oh,
even
you
worse
talking
one.
about
I'm talking about
this
when
right
he,
here.
when he put his hands under his face like them little
You're talking about
kids.
this right here.
Yeah.
Like he's playing 7-Up. Y'all remember heads down, thumbs up?
Yeah. Heads up,
You
7 up.
can't, you can't get caught like this.
What?
Respectfully.
You
This
talking
is
about
crazy. You
and
can't
this is his
control.
league? Imagine LeBron looking like that. This is his league.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Come on, dog.
That's a good point, bro.
real.
Bringing
This
it
is a
back
good
to
point.
yesterday.
You think Kobe going out like this?
This is a good point.
Steph Curry's get hurt. He ain't going out like this. This is like, come on. Like, dude, be an
And
athlete.
you too tall to be laying down like that. They ain't got no
Yeah.
California King mattresses on the court.
Come on, man.
You too tall to be laying down. But anyway, let's get back to the basketball of it all. Without Wemby, they in trouble.
They dropped the game tonight, by the way, 106 to 103.
Hell yeah, they did.
It's now a tie series
Shout out
heading
my
back to
Trailblazers,
or
baby.
heading to Portland. Trey is a Trailblazers fan, though.
I'm happy about it.
If they are missing, if they are missing Wemby, they could put themselves in a position to possibly go down 2-1 heading into
No,
game
they
4
shouldn't,
if
though.
they end up. They shouldn't.
Oh,
though.
but they
shouldn't.
could. For
But they
sure.
could, though, without Wemby.
They are a better team, bro.
Yes,
They're
through
still
and through.
a better team.
Through and through.
Right. They were up
Yeah.
late in this game, and they let the lead go. I think they
did.
better defensive team.
Yeah.
Even when Wemby out of there, offensively they're better. They should beat this team.
The kicker
They should.
is if Scoop plays like how Scoop played again,
I'm betting against that.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
I'm betting against that.
That's fair. That's fair. But my thing is like if Scoop plays how Scoop played again, I think he had what 31. He
Yeah,
finished
he had
with?
31 tonight. He had 31, a rebound, a steal, a block. He was 11 to 17, 5 of 9 from the 3-point line, and shooting 78.9%.
The other problem is when you lose Wemby, you also lose depth at the big position because I think Cornette is their next legitimate.
And he played a lot.
Like
He did
Cornette
play a
can't
lot
go
of minutes.
He's 7
39
foot too, though.
minutes.
He's 7 foot.
True, I'm just saying he can't go 39 minutes, and you expect like legitimate productivity. And then also remember, Danny didn't have a great game at all. So much so that he stopped shooting.
Yeah.
Like he was missing so much. He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
He gets 3 feet away from the basket. He starts throwing lobs. So I was like,
Yeah, but
okay,
he
And
gonna
that's
be-
not like him at all.
Hell
yeah.
no.
Gonna be back, though.
But the big thing is going to be the big fella in the middle, Robert Williams.
Yep.
He's an impact
He's nice.
player.
Yes, he
He's an
is. Yes, he
impact
is.
player. It may not show up on the stat sheet. He may only give you 8 points and 10 rebounds or whatever. Tonight, I think he had 11 and 9, something like that.
Yep.
But he is an impact player, and without Wemby on the court, that impact grows exponentially. So he's going to look to him to be the X factor in these games without Wemby for sure.
Wemby just better come back, and not just for the Spurs' sake, for his sake.
He gonna miss game 3.
Yeah, they say usually NBA concussion protocol you got to miss 7 days. So they're talking about he might be back for game 6, game 7. Because y'all know every other day,
There's no shot he's missing that many games.
Game. Protocol. If you got a real bro, he went to sleep on the court. They don't take that stuff lightly.
If
If,
that's
he
the
would have
case-
popped
if that-
up, that's different, Kieran. But like,
Right.
Cuz was drooling.
If that's the case, then the Spurs could legitimately be in a position to be down 3-1 coming back too.
I think 3-2. I think 3-2, 2-5.
I don't think that's. I think they are a better team. But what I'm saying is 2 games on the road without Wemby.
Yeah.
That's still a playoff environment. That's a young team that has never been there before.
Yeah. The other
like,
kicker
that's-
though to me is like, who's protecting the cup now? Drew Holiday be getting to the paint.
He does.
Scoop be getting to the
So-
cup, and then
so
Denny is
gets
finding their way to get to the
He
cup.
gets there whenever he
but
wants
like,
to. Yeah.
Like, okay, so if you really watch this game, Scoop was the difference maker, right? He had
Yep.
31
Yes.
points. So you telling me he gonna have 30 points again?
Hell no, but I think he can have 20. I think Denny will finally have 20.
Okay, so hold on. So if they averages, they averages.
Yep.
Right, and he's what 15 points.
Scoop.
Yeah.
I think it's 2-2. I think it's 2-2 going into game 5.
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe
I
it.
think it's 2-2 going
okay,
into game
go.
5.
Right,
So you think
right.
they split the series back?
Yeah, like ain't no way they watch
Which crazy enough though, that's a threat for the Spurs and it's a huge win for the Trailblazers.
It is,
Trailblazers
yeah.
gonna be playing like this. They're gonna be playing tight because at the end of the day, the Spurs are Trailblazers ain't got nothing to play for. As it pertains to public outside pressure,
I disagree.
The Spurs are the 2 seed.
Now that Wemby's gone, you supposed to win. What do you think the coach's message in the locker room is? If you Portland,
Yeah, here's our chance.
Yo,
Let's go get it.
here's our chance.
Let's go get it.
If we can't win without Wemby, we don't deserve to be
Yeah,
here. We
yeah,
don't deserve to win.
yep.
Now that Wemby's hurt, we got to win. Now, that's the thing, though. The Spurs are, all right, look, let's hold off until when we get back.
Yeah.
Because once he gets back, the confidence goes out the roof with the team. And y'all know once he's back, y'all going to be smoking him and blowing on them.
We are. That's a good point. Like Shady just said, the Trailblazers in the locker room is like, hey, now's the time. And even if the coach don't say it, the players know.
The players know.
Players always
Yeah.
know, bro. Players know going into a game, we got a chance, we don't got a chance, we gonna need some luck, we gonna need to be hot. Like, players know. So even if the coach don't say it, players know without Wemby, now's the time to go for the jugular, now's the time to go for the kill.
It's gonna be
So
a tough situation for him though moving forward.
Kieran, how's it make you feel? I know you're very heated about the whole MVP this, MVP that, Luka's not in it. Seeing Wemby get hurt, does that impact you at all? I know it's a regular season award, but as a fan, sometimes you're like, Brian, I told y'all the Wemby not even a bet. Does this impact anything for you at all?
It doesn't really affect much. It's more so just like, hey, Wemby has played 11 games worth of less minutes than some of the other guys. 12 games less minutes than other guys. And I think if he would have played more, you possibly would have seen him be hurt.
Yeah.
And if this was the case, maybe this will be the difference between him reaching the 65-game threshold or whatnot. I think of that threshold more than I think of him in the MVP race because his impact is unmatched. So I think that's where I'm at right now. We got some super chats, though, Trey.
We do have some super
Talk
chats.
to me.
I hate to start off with this one, but
What
when they
happened?
send money, the rules are rules. 3K Dave sent a super chat and said LaChunky McCoy was moving on that 40-yard dash.
Shady was moving though.
He
LaChunky.
was, but LaChunky
LaChunky
McCoy
is out of
LaChunky is
pocket.
crazy, bro.
That's
out of
why.
pocket.
Yeah,
That is.
Bro,
out of
he's
pocket.
retired, bro. Leave
But
him
Shady
alone.
said he'd get back to his playing weight.
Yeah.
You did say to get back
That
to your
was his
playing
New
weight.
Year's
Where's your
resolution.
progress on that one right now?
Yeah. Accountability in speakeasy.
well, I'll say this. I'm down.
Yeah, it shows. We can tell.
down.
We can tell you
It
down.
could just be the haircut though, because a haircut changed everything.
Is that what
a
it
fresh
is?
cut change everything.
That's true.
I don't know about that. I mean, you look chubby. Haircut, no haircut. You know what I mean? If you fat, you fat, right?
Let's ask.
That's fair. Why y'all gotta ask me? I said
I didn't say a name. I just said
let's ask who.
I was gonna say our biggest friend. Like we all got
biggest friends.
Different friends that are big. We all got a big friend.
You know what I mean?
Some of us work with them, but
it's crazy because even a group of girls, the girls got that one big friend. I didn't realize dudes do too.
Hey, you not about to put Gorlock on my dog Karen, bro.
Oh wow.
Why not the Gorlock friend? Gorlock is crazy. I'm not the Gorlock.
I just said that's
what
Acho said.
What y'all talking about?
He said you the Gorlock. You the
enforcer. You are the big friend though.
I'm not the big friend. I have
There's
bigger
nobody
friends.
in your friend group bigger than you.
Yes, there is. I promise you there is. Not as.
Thank you, bro. I can't believe you just sat up there and tried to do that.
Hold on. Let me think. We are like a bigger crew though, but no one's there.
Yeah, I met your one homie that they came to the studio. Y'all the same size, but
we look like the Monstars walking around. Like, everybody like 6'2", 6'3". Out here, back home they all smaller.
Yo,
listen, Megan Bish is the username, so we're gonna clap it up for a lady regular jumping in.
Shout out, Meg.
Shout out to Megan. She said, been listening to the pod since September, finally caught the live.
Oh, hell yeah.
Love y'all, and the show gets me through my mornings. Also, this super chat comes from West Nebraska. Can we get some respect for Mountain Time right now? So 2 things. One,
address that.
No.
We're a show, not a pod.
That part.
I'm ready to just not give the respect for the Mountain Time at all.
Because she said, she started off with saying,
we're a show.
We're a show.
Pods are live to tape. They tape it, they edit it, they cut it, they put it out.
Yep.
We go live.
We go live. Tape. Mess ups and all.
Yeah.
Big filling up the frame and all. She says she's from Nebraska and wants to know if we can respect Mountain Time or not.
That's on Kieran.
Just for tonight. She said just
hell no.
Oh damn. Sorry.
No,
maybe next time, Megan. Send the 50 and we can check
out. So we respect Mountain Time for one thing and one thing only, and that's the presence of Trey's daughter.
When they say this one time for one night, you can't never change them. You ain't never wants to change your mind.
If she says a 50 ball, we
have
to.
$10.
No,
she said 20.
It's like taking one picture with a fan and then everybody
does.
It's like saying just the tip. You know the whole thing going in. Sorry, my fault, bro. I realized halfway through I shouldn't have said that. That was crazy.
Is that something you used before?
No, I've never.
Something you used before.
I just want to know, is that a line you used before?
Is that a line I've used before?
No,
that's crazy. No.
Where do we go from here? Benjamin Todd 5731 jumped in the super chat and said,
"Oh man,
yeah, shout out to our guy B Todd. He said the man got a concussion, guys. Like, how does it go from hope you're okay to blaming Wemby and criticizing the way he falls? He falls 82 games. This is an outlier. Wemby, keep your head off the floor and cook them Blazers. I believe in you."
Look, B Todd, in the locker room, if you get a concussion because you fall, we clowning you, bruh.
Yeah.
In real life, you fall, get a concussion, somebody gonna help you up on the street on Beverly Boulevard and say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" Yeah. If you get a concussion in pro sports because you fell, you got to get these jokes, bruh.
Yeah.
You got to get these jokes.
That's fair.
What it is.
Yeah, don't make the rules. He fell all awkward like and whatnot.
He did. Listen, last one I got. We got to keep it moving. JoJo jumped in the super chat and said, if Wemby's not there, I don't fear the Spurs, and y'all need to pull up that combine performance Shady did. He had me dying, but he did good.
You know what, man?
We got time.
We got time.
It's going to be a short show today. We only got 5 more topics.
Oh, I don't want to waste...
I don't
want to waste time.
There's a 5-second 40, so it'll only be 5 seconds.
No, we should.
It'll only be 5 seconds.
It's the playoffs. A lot going on.
Coaches
going through a lot.
There's nothing more important than.
Oh man, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. You were out there running, bro.
Make it count. The 40-yard dash changed your life. Be what you're supposed to be.
Get out! Get out!
Now the whole thing was up on our YouTube channel. I'll go in respect, but
put some M's in your bank account.
Yeah.
The 40-yard dash.
Want to get a good look right here, Shady.
How we feeling about That's not a pause,
How we feeling about the combine physique you got going on right here, man?
Oh man, I'm a big dude everywhere, man.
And you ran with the hat on. That's crazy.
Okay, like bro, we don't have like.
It's big, and I got big legs, big arms. Look, stomach's a little bigger than it used to be, but not too much.
When was this shot, Shady? How long ago?
It was at the combine.
Oh, okay.
So like first week of March.
So they had to come in there and talk to young folks, give them some game, right?
Yep.
They want to see the old 25, and then after that, the NFL people want to see the new 25.
What you think about the high knees right here, though, Shady? Like, what you think about the form?
Looks like great form.
You look like you really, you know what I mean?
Look like good
you
form.
keeping him at 90 right there.
And you know what? To be honest, I wasn't even going 100% right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, you was really memeing. Okay.
How many times did you run it? Just once?
I'm one and done type of guy, man.
Okay.
Went to school for 2 years, if that, year and a half. Stop playing.
Pause that, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe we do.
a little
Where
crazy.
he at, Ken?
Anyway, look, we
Maybe
got to
not.
keep it going. One guy that should have been one and done. Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the New England Patriots, started off his statement today with the media, thanking them for patience while addressing his personal and private matter. He said he had a candid conversation with the Patriots players on Monday, and he said, and I quote, "I've had some difficult conversations with the people I care about, with my family, the organization, the coaches, the players. Those have been positive and productive. In order to be successful on and off the field, you have to make good decisions. That includes me. That starts with me." Mike Vrabel addressing the media. Did he just throw Diana Rossini, though, under the bus with this statement?
Vrabel handled it as well as he could handle it, but in handling it as well as he could handle it, of course, he threw Diana Rossini under the bus. Here's what he did. First and foremost, address it with the team, then address it with your family, then address the media, did all that well. He addressed it with the team the day before, and it didn't leak, which means he did it incredibly well. But it's the moment he said, "I've had some difficult conversations with people I care about," that implies that Diana Rossini wasn't just on a girls' trip. Like, that's the implication. Because if Diana Rossini was just on a girls' trip and Mike Vrabel, you were just at the hotel and y'all just happened to run into each other, coincidentally, what's the difficult conversation? If Diana was on a girls' trip and you were at this hotel and your family knew you were at this hotel, there quite literally is no difficult conversation to be had. There's not even a conversation to be had. Wife, you knew where I was. Rossini was on a girls' trip. She just showed up. It's all love. It's all Gucci. The only reason you have to have a difficult conversation is if what Diana Rossini has said and reported and suggested didn't actually occur. So to me, I love how Mike Vrabel handled it because he's handled it about as seamlessly as you can. He said as little as possible and no less. As little as possible. He ain't said much. He said as little as possible and no less. For 3 minutes, he went out there and gave a statement and really didn't say much of anything. But that one sentence, "I've had to have difficult conversations with people I care about, my family," that tells you everything you need.
Man, so I read that and you read that and you said that. I think totally different.
What you think?
I think he's just being accountable and responsible. For example, I know you don't have children, so I get why you think that. But when you have pictures, your kids go to school, right? You're the leader of men and you're leader of an organization. So you have a boss and young men are following you, and they see pictures online and a scandal of you dating a girl and you're married, right? And they see pictures you hugging, pictures you in the pool. You got to answer to those. And a kid, a wife, they gonna ask questions. And I think the difficult conversation was, hey, look, me putting myself in this situation, right, where it may look like something that's not, and I gotta prove and tell you what's going on. That's the difficult part.
Yep.
Number two is you talk about players. They want to know, hey, I'm reading all stuff in the news. I see pictures. What's up, coach? That's a difficult conversation. And then the owner. Well, the owner has a lot of stuff on his side, but
True.
And he actually got caught red-handed, right? The difference is he didn't really get caught. Just that pictures surfaced and looked like it was something that's not. So my thing is, when you talk about having a difficult conversation, you were out there trying to explain, well, what these pictures are. So now it makes everybody aware, like, yo, make sure players, whatever you're doing, make sure your surrounds are solid. Make sure you're around people you're supposed to be around. Because if not, you might end up in his situation.
Here's where I disagree with you and why I disagree with you. And I think this is the most important part of the whole thing. If Vrabel did, in fact, do something that made his wife uncomfortable, or if he did, in fact, do something that was inappropriate or disrespectful towards his marriage, what his wife would likely want to see, like any human would want to see, is integrity. If you broke trust, if you broke integrity, I want to now see integrity. I want you to now go out there and be integral. So what Vrabel can't do, 2-5, is go out there and lie to the media. Because you can't go lie to the media, then go back home and your wife be like, how you finna go to the media and say that this was X when I know this was Y? How you gonna go to the media and say that this was a girl trip when you just told me last night that it wasn't a girl's trip X, Y, and Z? I think that's why Vrabel went out here and was about as honest and as vague as possible.
But I'm lost where you say he can't lie. He didn't lie. He said, yo, I had to make some difficult conversations with people that I love and care about.
Yep. Well, what's difficult?
I just told you, yo, if I have children,
Yep.
and I had a picture on Instagram 2 years ago, and I'm dancing with a girl a certain way, right? And I ain't doing nothing wrong. My son like, damn, Dad, you got a whole girlfriend right here. What's this about? That's a difficult conversation.
Agreed.
Because it's something that's innocent for real.
Yep.
But to my
But
kids,
hold on. Pause. You told me the other day, like, if a picture can catch anything, right?
Yes.
If you just hugging somebody, how's that difficult?
But let
you know what I'm saying?
see,
like,
but
hey,
you
son,
but you speaking from a point of not having children.
Okay.
Because to them, they don't know that. They don't know all the different. They know I'm in school and people are making jokes. I'm watching stuff on TV about my dad, this and that third. He's cheating and all that. Well, Pops, what's up? And him having even to sit there and talk about that is difficult.
Okay.
Right? And I look at my dad. My dad would come in there and tell me, I see stuff on the internet, right? And I'm a kid. Even if it's not true, it's going to look a certain way. The narrative is the narrative.
Yep.
Meek Mill's a while ago had talked about how he had to tell his son about the whole stuff with him and Diddy.
Yep,
all
yep.
that, right? A lot of stuff is bullcrap, obviously. But he said, yo, I had to tell my son to listen. I like women. That's difficult. Knowing the truth is the truth. So what I'm telling you is, when you got kids and you got a wife, things is delicate. And when and a picture could look something that it's not. So sitting there at dinner table when we could talk about the NBA Finals or college or AJ Brown coming to the team, we got to talk about if I'm cheating on my wife or if I'm messing with this woman.
Can I interject here?
Please do.
Would it not have just been easier to say, hey, there's no credence to these rumors whatsoever. I'm not even going to address them. I'm here to talk about football.
For you, that might be better for you.
For him, what's the narrative though now? We're talking as if it was almost an admission of
Correct.
guilt. That there wouldn't be any admission of guilt that we were talking about
Yes,
if Vrabel
I
came
don't
out and
see
said,
it's not at minimum though, Shady, at minimum no, Kieran, it's not a admission of innocence. Because nowhere in his speech did he say nothing went on, nothing's going on, Diana Rossini has been a platonic friend and nothing more. Nowhere did he say that. He said to be successful, you have to make good decisions on and off
and
the
that
field.
starts with me.
And that starts with
That's
me.
implying
Which
that he has not
implies-
made good decisions.
No, that's not true.
That is true. That's what the implication is.
But that's what y'all creating. What I'm saying is, yes, you are right, making smart decisions. But now, if I'm outside and I'm out of my workplace and there's a reporter there, I shouldn't be in the pool with her. Because anybody can take pictures. I can't hug a certain woman somewhere because people can take pictures. Stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all talking about all this. I don't know what y'all talking about. What I'm saying is, even reading it, I didn't see him say sorry. Like, I'm sorry for making this. I didn't see that. Did y'all?
He said.
Did y'all see? Let's read it together.
Well, he has the actual quote.
Yeah, the
He
actual
has,
quote.
he has a whole 3 minute. He has a whole 3 minute video.
That brought this up.
Kieran, pull up some of it. But
I got you.
He has a whole 3 minute video where he
Yeah.
starts by saying, "Hey, thank y'all for being patient with me. I know this has been a lot, et cetera, et cetera." Here it goes. Romeo, got it.
If he
Take
ain't
it from
say
the beginning.
cheat, I'm cool with it.
Take it from the beginning.
From the beginning, got you.
Yes, now, you first begin by saying thank you. Thank you for your patience that you've shown in a personal and private matter
That's right.
for me and obviously everybody.
But pause.
involved.
Hold on. Why is it
Why
a
is it
personal and private matter? Why
Come
is
on,
it a
Shady.
personal and private?
Shady, you the best detective in here, bro.
If it's not
You the best
personal and it's
detective in here,
not
Shady.
I ain't gonna lie,
private, why
you
is
the
it a
best
personal
detective
and
here,
private
Shady.
matter?
To y'all, it sounded y'all wanted to be something like
No.
that.
I don't want it to be. That's
I don't
what
care.
it looks like.
My
it.
thing is, if he just said, "Yo, I'm sorry, I made this and that and the third. I want to apologize to my wife for all that."
He can't do all that. Yeah,
Why
that's
not?
wild.
Why not?
Because then that's putting Diana Rossini in a situation where
Man,
she's
come
guilty.
on, man.
That's
Y'all
wild.
can't-
He's trying to
y'all can't have
play
it-
both. Bro, he's
Y'all
trying to
can't have
manage
it both ways, dude. You can't
He
have it both
can't
ways.
have it both ways.
Well,
He's trying to have it both ways.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with him saying, "Yo, listen, yo, I gotta make smart decisions. Who I'm around. What am I doing?"
But there's
I don't know
nothing
what's wrong with that. Yes,
But
it
there's
is.
nothing-
It is something wrong with
But
that.
my thing is,
Nothing
there's
happened there.
nothing wrong with being photographed with a reporter. Like if
Nothing.
it's purely platonic, there is nothing wrong with hugging a reporter.
But
I saw it
no.
all the
But
time.
I'm saying being too friendly. Being too friendly gets you in trouble.
Sure.
All right, so maybe that's he's learned from this mistake. I'm being too cool with people I work with. I'm being too cool with reporters. I'm being too cool with them. I'm in the pool hanging out, getting a little drink. I think there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, damn, there's something wrong with that. We've all been well. I don't know if we all been in it, but I'm saying I'm not gonna speak for myself. And it's times where I've been in situations where I'm like, damn, I ain't even really doing nothing, but I'm around certain people I shouldn't be around. I'm doing something. You learn that. So now you know what? I'd rather go get a drink and go hang out with people that I actually know compared to I having a drink with people I don't even know like that.
Go ahead.
Come
Kieran.
on now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Look, I hear what you're saying.
Hey,
I get it's
Ray, I got you, dog. I respect you, homie. I got you, bro. It ain't. Listen,
My
man.
thing is,
we
though,
all
like-
been there, homie.
Didn't Mike Vrabel play in the NFL?
Yes.
Hello.
And he's now coached in the NFL.
Yes.
Come on now.
And we're expecting at his big age of 5-0, he's needing to learn the lesson about be cautious about who you're around and what you're doing when you're around those people?
Now we judging them, bro.
No, I'm just asking. Is that realistic to think that at 50 years old, as a former professional athlete and a current NFL coach, he needs to learn this lesson that way? That seems a little crazy to me. Hold on real quick, because the last thing I want to say is what you say is also just as important as what you don't say.
Yes, that's
and what he didn't say was, this is not something that I did. These claims are outlandish. Yep. I did not do this. You all have affected my marriage in a way that has caused me, some dismay, and I have now had to answer that because these reports are false and lied and now have affected my marriage. Yes. He didn't say that.
No, he didn't say that. And let's look at the facts of the matter, right? Let's recap the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
Pictures are dropped of Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini, photographed 2 hours away from where there was a coaches and owners meeting, right?
Check. Yep.
She says that they're on a girl trip.
Yep.
He says, no, it was just cool. She says, no, it was just cool and whatnot. Radio silence for a little bit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Diana Rossini comes out and quits her job.
She did that.
In the midst of an internal investigation by her employer, quits her job.
Yeah. It did happen.
Less than a week after that, Mike Vrabel has his first media appearance and says, I appreciate you guys for patience on a personal and private matter. I've had to have difficult conversations with my family, my friends, and my team, and it's essentially saying I have to make better decisions.
Yeah, that happened too.
Without saying, I don't know, this just isn't something that happened. They could have stuck with what the original script was, but it seems as if things have twisted.
Yeah.
What's more likely? Something actually happening between the two, or just them playing a PR game that makes no sense? Diana Rossini quitting it looks guilty. Mike Vrabel coming out and having this statement being the first thing that he says publicly, it looks guilty.
Kieran just put me on game rerunning that timeline though.
Yeah.
Because he had to do this.
Yes.
Because if he didn't, that investigation that Rossini was under with her employer, The Athletic, they're gonna then use that against Vrabel. Like, you better not say that there's no validity and no weight to what we've investigated, because we can give that information out.
What he did was perfect. He didn't admit guilt or fault, and he didn't acknowledge innocence.
Yeah.
He didn't say much of anything. He just, if you read in between the lines, you can see what he said.
Of course.
But he didn't admit guilt, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 is what Shady said. Did he say sorry? The first thing they tell you if you're in the midst of something is don't apologize.
Yeah.
Because apology is an admission of guilt. And it can be used as an admission of guilt. So he was smart enough, don't say sorry. Just say I had to have some difficult conversations. My thought process, why are the conversations difficult? Shady, they're difficult because they're just difficult. They're difficult because you were out of integrity.
This statement sounds like he's saving face with his wife. He's working through something with his wife.
This is some crazy detective work y'all got going on.
It's context clues.
Okay. I'll just say this, though. Have you ever worked for a billionaire boss that you personally know?
Billionaire?
No. Have you ever worked for a billionaire boss that you personally know?
No.
Okay. You have.
One day.
Yes.
But you have, though.
Soon come.
And I have, too. And especially in this line of work, there's sometimes you could think what you want to say. You going to say what I tell you to say. Yep. And y'all might not understand that, and that's cool. This right here might be a situation where the owner, the boss, who's been through something like this, right? You won't say what I tell you to say. And he went out there and said it. I know that for a fact because I've been in a situation where, look, I don't care about what you think. Mm-hmm. You gonna say what I tell you to say.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't care about your innocence and all that bull crap, your family. Say what I'm telling you to say, dude. End of story.
Okay.
That's fair.
So you think Robert Kraft is...
I'm going to say it again, dude. If you haven't worked for a billionaire boss that you personally know, you might not understand what I'm telling you.
What he's saying.
Okay.
He's saying
it's a money thing. Yeah. I got to sit this one out. Sit my broke ass on the sideline.
I ain't calling you broke.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
No. I heard what you said. Because I just said what you say and what you don't say is just as important. And what you didn't say was sit your broke ass on the sideline.
That's what he was trying.
But that's what you said.
That was the implication.
That's what you said.
That was the implication.
That's okay.
That's what we were.
I got thick skin. You can't hurt my. I've been broke my whole life. Ain't nothing new to me. Shit. I ain't get rich at 19 because I could run a 4.4 and then 12 years later still run a 5 flat. Yeah, I'm mad about it. So what?
Hey, I had a situation with these cops a while ago. I ain't do nothing wrong. Yep. I'm in a club. I should have been at the Pro Bowl, but I'm in the club with my friends. Yo, I'm over to the side talking to some beautiful young ladies. Mm-hmm. My homeboys and these off-duty cops that was acting like straight thugs. They get into an argument over a champagne bottle. The dude said, "This is my champagne bottle." My man's like, "No, we just ordered this." Yo, the dude goes back to his table. The cop takes his jacket off and comes back like, "Yo, what's popping?" I'm like, "That's a cop we talking about, right?" I see it like, "Oh, yo, chill." I'm like, "Yo, what's popping?" Because I'm feeling like, "Yo, you know, what's going on? Chill out." He said, No, you cool, Shady, you cool, homie. But I don't like your boys. I'm like, what? Yo, he instantly grabs my homeboy by the neck. So then we all start, you know, like, I wasn't fighting. I was grabbing the guys off and everybody's fighting. But check it out.
He said,
Yo, so then we get to like the cops and all that. The cops escort me out. So you know I ain't gonna do nothing wrong. They escort us out. It got so bad. I said, well, if it's an issue, go get the cameras in the club.
Yeah.
I ain't nothing to hide.
Yeah.
Somehow the cameras in the club don't work now because you're dealing with cops now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they was cops till we left because they was acting like straight thugs. Anyway, fast forward. I can't get to details of the team, but when I was trying to say this, that, and third, and all that, they said, look, man, dude, save all that. Let's put this on the road. Let's move on.
Yeah.
I never understood that, but now I do because, yo, man, listen, we a billionaire situation, man. You got a lot of stuff going on. Move on. They just went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, don't mess up the church money.
Oh, man,
You can't mess up the church money.
nobody's bigger than the program. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's big facts.
I hear you. Admission of
Big
guilt.
facts. Where we at, G?
Look, keeping it pushing, we got to talk about the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation. Shedeur Sanders, first up, taking first-team reps for the Browns as they went into team drills here. Voluntary minicamp. Todd Monken had a statement. I'll let you guys take a listen to what he had to say.
Really, to be honest, I'll have to ask Coach Bajakian. We were just rotating who was first reps. Shedeur to start. There were some other reps. The way it was going to turn out, Shedeur was going to get more reps. Some of it in pass gully, some of it in team. A couple of the team periods were slowed down, ACT, more run than they were throw. So it was set up in a way for us to get a look at all of them. The plan was to have Shedeur have a few more reps, but to let Deshaun and Shedeur both have reps with the ones. Does that change?
What he said about Shedeur and Deshaun splitting reps. The first tracker of 2026, day one voluntary mini camp. Dylan Gabriel had went 3 of 6 with 2 intercept. God bless. Deshaun Watson 10 of 15, no touchdowns, a pick. Shedeur Sanders 10 of 16, a touchdown or no touchdowns and a pick. Do you guys like the way the Browns are handling this quarterback situation?
Before you go
ahead, Devon.
Bro, a year ago, Dylan Gabriel was like talked about like he's about to be the guy. Now he just throwing picks out there. Like, come on, man. Go ahead.
I love how they're handling it. Shedeur needs more reps than Deshaun for obvious reasons. Deshaun been in the league since 2016, 17, if I'm not mistaken. Shedeur been in the league for a day. Like, get Shedeur as many reps as possible. Also, keeping in mind, Todd Monken's no fool. He knows Shedeur didn't get no reps last year. So Shedeur, more than any quarterback in the room, needs legitimate reps with the first team. Dylan Gabriel has more first-team reps than Shedeur through this point in his career. Deshaun Watson has more first-team reps than Shedeur through this point in his career. So if you want to judge Shedeur fairly, then you need to prep Shedeur adequately. If you want to assess Shedeur accurately, then you need to make sure that you give Shedeur the accurate and adequate amount of reps so you can actually gauge what you're looking at. I like Todd Monken's approach. Hey, Shedeur, day one, we finna give you the first team reps. The more first team reps, let's see what you do with it. But beyond anything, bro, Deshaun had 15 passes. Shedeur had 16 passes. Keep it a 50-50 split. Keep it a fair fight. First preseason game, I'd like to see Deshaun Watson go out there first. He's a veteran. He's the one who's made more money. He's done more throughout his career. Give him the respect that his career has earned. Then see what Shedeur can do and what Shedeur is capable of doing with legitimate preparation.
Oh, with the out and with the new. Nah, let Shedeur run that thing, man. On a serious note, though, as I look at this, I know it doesn't really mean much because they're quarterbacks. It's in like mini camp. It's voluntary. It's not really that serious. But it does mean something when they say one's
up,
and I go, you don't go.
Yeah.
So it means something that Shedeur was first out there. That does matter. And I think he should start. Listen, man, I was a huge fan. I'm still a big fan of Deshaun Watson because he was so great of a player, you know, and I know players go through stuff and I like to stand behind players when they go through things, right? But I just think that right now, man, I've seen enough of him. And I've seen enough of him. I know where his ceiling's at, but I know where his floor is at. I don't know where Shedeur's ceiling's at. He's so new. Let him get a chance to get his feet wet. New coach, right? New start. I would start Shedeur.
No, I mean, there's an old adage that whenever you have a competition between an older guy and a younger guy, if they're close, you go with the younger guy because you know that their potential is going to be.
Unless you're the Browns, what's your man's name?
Yeah, unless you're Kevin Stefanski.
Kevin Stefanski.
And I always go with the older dude. But I think this is actually a very interesting development, though. Shedeur Sanders going out there. You've seen the work that he's put in during the offseason, being active, being an active participant, showing up, working out with the other wide receivers that they have there. Also showing up to voluntary OTAs and doing his thing. Now look, obviously we're tracking stats right now from OTAs. It's a little crazy, but I do think Shedeur's now putting himself firmly in position to actually compete for the job, which is something that I didn't expect. I expected it to be Deshaun Watson's job and it not really being a competition. Of course, Shedeur being the backup there, but now this has changed my opinion, Acho. I want to know what you think.
All it is Shedeur Sanders cannot win the job today, but Shedeur can lose it today. And that's what's most important. Shedeur, you can't win a job in OTAs. But if you go out there and you throw multiple picks after multiple picks, you can lose the job in OTAs. What I love is that Shedeur is getting an equal opportunity. And then now Shedeur just go out there and make the most of the opportunity. Todd Monken believes in Shedeur. If I'm not mistaken, Todd Monken recruited Shedeur out of high school when Todd Monken was at Georgia. Todd Monken wanted to draft Shedeur. Remember, the Baltimore Ravens wanted to draft Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur said no, he didn't want to back up Lamar Jackson. Todd Monken being the offensive coordinator for the Baltimore Ravens. Todd Monken wanted Shedeur Sanders then. Now Todd Monken with the Cleveland Browns and is giving Shedeur Sanders more first-team reps than the $80 million still remaining man in Deshaun Watson. Shedeur is going to get an opportunity with a coach that actually believes in him. Now Shedeur, just make the most of the opportunity. But remember, you can't win the job in April. You can't win the job in May. But you sure as hell can lose it in April, and you sure as hell can lose it in May. So Shedeur, just don't go lose it right now.
How can you lose it?
You can show that you're dumb. Like, you can show that you don't have it here. Like, I know 2-5. Obviously, when you were always had the job. Backup dude competing for jobs. I remember looking at some dudes like, oh crap, you're just dumb. Like, you're not a smart football player. So coach already has dismissed you from being a starter because you're dumb. We don't know when Paz is popping if you really gonna smack somebody. I don't know if you can tackle Shady in the hole. I know you can't get in the B gap. I know you're not smart enough to see that it's a counter because you didn't see the fullback coming back across the formation. Now, just because you saw the fullback coming across formation, I don't know if you can tackle Shady one-on-one once you get there, but I know I can't even play you because you can't even get there.
Yeah,
so to me, that's...
you got a point, but I mean, I know some straight dummies that can still start. Oh, man. You know what, though? I do think that it's just good competition. Like, I love competition, man. And another thing about Shedeur I love is even though he knows the money situation is obviously with Deshaun Watson, he's still out there competing. And another thing is he was there early. One thing about coaches, they going to respect if the quarterback puts the time in. So when you was there early, where there's no other quarterbacks there, Monken talked about that, right? Because who wants to be in freaking Cleveland, you don't have to be there. Shedeur was. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that right now, mini camp, he's there. Right? Voluntary workouts, he's there. So he's showing that he want to be a franchise quarterback.
Can I ask y'all this, though, from a fan's perspective? How many times going into training camp is there legitimately a position battle in the NFL? It seems like 53-man rosters, things are so carefully crafted for the guys that are actually getting paid or at key positions like a quarterback. How often is there genuinely a battle at the position? And have you guys ever seen one in your career?
I want to ask you this real quick, though, because it's kind of funny. Instead of saying the fan perspective, you could say, from a player that dominated in middle school.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
From a 6-star quarterback in middle school, a dude that was really giving people out the business, you know what I mean? From that perspective, it wasn't really a battle when I was playing, you know what I mean? So for y'all, what was it?
Realistically speaking, there's probably 4 to 5 position battles. That's it. And it's probably...
Have you ever seen one at the quarterback position?
Of course, but rarely. Yeah, rarely. Like, I think, Shady, correct me if I'm wrong. I would say, wide receiver 3, 4 is a battle. Wide receiver 1's not a battle. We know who 1 is. Like, running back 3, 1 is rarely ever a battle. Tight end 2, 3 is a battle. We know who tight end 1 is. You know what I mean? Like, you know who it is.
Lineman
for
battle.
Sure. Lineman, really starting lineman battle.
Do they battle? Offense does
linebacker 2-3 battle, and sometimes cornerback 2-3
corners
battle.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Do you think that this is going to be a legitimate quarterback battle? Like, whoever just plays the better out of the two in training camp is going to end up getting the job.
You got to go with the money, right?
Yeah, you got to go with the money.
So y'all think Deshaun's going to end up starting?
$46
million, yeah.
Bro, that's a lot of money, dude.
Yeah.
Think you got investments? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Like.
It's the same thing as like a Kyler Murray and Kevin O'Connell saying it's gonna be a battle. It's,
but they don't pay Kyler.
Yeah,
they don't pay Kyler 1.5.
Yeah.
So really, they're more invested in JJ.
Yeah.
To me though, Kieran, it's really though, and Shady knows this. You can't tell how good a quarterback is from OTAs. Quarterback, you got to go play the game.
Yeah, it's 7-on-7.
Come on, wait, hold up. That matter though. It's like how small things like how he's in the huddle.
Yep.
His reads, his checks, right? How he goes get 7-on-7 team drills. Now, obviously, you can't get everything you want, but it feels good to see. Damn, our quarterback's pretty good.
True.
I've been there with. Well, I've been with some of the best.
I'll give you this. Sam Bradford. Oh, you weren't there with Bradford.
He was weak.
Bradford in practice could spin it. Bradford in a game.
What you mean you spin it though,
bruh? There's a reason he went number one. Because he could throw.
No, that's not why he went number one. No,
Shady, don't argue with me on this.
He went to Oklahoma and they won games because he been weak.
Shady.
I'm being real. He been weak. Wow. And in the Big 12, there's never no defense in the Big 12. Yo, real
Shady,
talk.
Earl Thomas was
Hold
there.
up. Bro, you talking about
you
one
said
player.
he was in the Big 12.
Ryan Arakpo was there.
I can name you. Everybody's good in college. Yo, I can name you so many guys that be all world in the Big 12 offensively.
True.
They get their ass in the real thing, and where do you go? Yo, Corey Komet. No, not Corey Komet. Corey Coleman.
Yeah, Baylor.
Bro, he was Odell Beckham.
Yeah.
In the Big 12.
Yeah.
Don't make me do this.
But I could go back and forth and say Josh Gordon. Because Josh Gordon was like that in the league, too.
Yeah.
We had a gear.
He was just...
Von Miller was a Big 12 defender, man. Yeah,
I'm saying, your man, he had 1 year. He had 1 good year.
Whenever he wasn't on that...
Dude, we can't do that with it. He had 1 good year. I don't make sense, but I'm just saying.
Alden Smith was in the Big 12.
Akeem Talib.
Big 12.
Yeah.
Come out.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of good Big 12 defenders.
He went to Missouri.
Yeah, we were in the Big 12 back then.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
That's right. I'm not gonna lie.
Big 12 has some
post realignment. Big 12 was ass in defense though. That was
pre-realignment.
Wait.
Why
you say defense? I'm talking about offense.
Yeah, because Sam Bradford had to go against these dudes.
Yeah.
Don't do this, Shady.
Hold on.
Don't do this, Shady.
The Big 12 before realignment did have some
Von
defense.
Miller, they
And
did.
Dominican Sue,
Bro.
That Heisman finalist on the defense side.
Should I keep
Talking
going?
about offense of skill players.
Who's Sam Bradford going against?
That don't count.
He didn't even have receivers back then. Sam Bradford had Ryan Broyles.
Ryan Broyles is amazing.
I mean, what quarterback don't do good at Oklahoma though?
Landry Jones.
Yeah, the quarterback right after was ass. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. They struggled for a while.
I don't make this conversation.
And before, Rhett Bomar was ass.
All I'm saying is, but it's way more good ones than bad ones.
I hear you though.
All I'm saying is this though.
They were running some
Sam
shit too.
Bradford was not good.
No, he wasn't. But the point I'm making is by making your point of I've seen a dude be great in shorts, and then you put him in a game and it's like, this is it.
Yeah.
But some dudes are bad in shorts, like Tebow. I remember watching, and that's my dog. Shout out to Tebow, great dude. Bro, Tebow like skipped a rock on the out route. I've never seen him before in my life. I'm not lying. I've never seen him before in my life.
Y'all saw the duck he threw in practice? That was probably the worst thing.
Bro, it hit the ground, Kieran.
Yeah.
He threw it out route and went. I said,
God bless.
That's crazy.
I said,
skipping rocks is
it
crazy.
was the craziest thing I've seen in my life.
So you couldn't tell that with my man Sam Bradford in college?
No. Sam Bradford in college was nice. I didn't think it was like that.
When you
though.
break his tape down, I was like, oh no, I wasn't impressed.
Nah, this one right here from Tim Tebow
Ron,
was
put
probably
us
the
up.
craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
This
was.
I don't like talking about Tim because it's like,
Oh,
and this is before AI.
This is before AI, bro.
Tebow's a great dude, though. Great dude.
golly.
Phenomenal. Like one of the
Maybe
closest
D.
people to
How can you
Jesus
do that, though?
on the planet.
What's that?
How can you like send a nasty stray and then be like, but he's a great dude.
He is a
Tebow's
great dude. Just not a good NFL quarterback.
But and then you let Kieran take it to the next level by showing a video.
Yo, but real
like
talk,
that's
I used to love. I used to love on TV.
I apologize,
I used to
Tebow.
love Skip Bayless. He's one of my. I always liked Skip.
Yep.
When he came out there and started talking about Tebow, that's when I realized, he don't know nothing about football. And you know what? And I never judged him no more. So he would say stuff I didn't care if it was good or bad.
that's all it took was just one.
Because I'm a real football player. And when you saying that, are you kidding me?
Now you can't respect nothing else.
Did we hear the Johnny
fair.
Manziel take? He said he's going to be bigger in Cleveland than LeBron.
That was hold on, Trey. We got some super chats. And
We
you
do
on
got
now.
some.
You
Y'all was
sleep.
cooking. No, I'm not sleeping. I know we got $100 super chat. I keep tabs on what goes on in my house. Oh wow! Especially now that it's a little bit bigger with my nice desk. I make sure the chat is good at all times. So listen, our guy originally I Can Do 413,
He changed this.
is now under Love and Lead Pod.
Hold on.
Wait. Let me cook before you get in your hating bag
Go
like
ahead.
we know you love to do.
Go ahead.
Lest we forget, not long ago, you just gave an inspirational message to all of the aspiring creators
Hold
of
on.
content, art, and otherwise to just start. Just do it. Just start your own thing.
He just changed the message of the screenshot of the super chat from a down thumb to a heart. Just while you were saying that, I just wanted you to know that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I want you to know that. That's nasty business.
Hey, one thing about
You
Kieran,
changed
go
his
screen
mind.
watch.
That's crazy.
Here's my thing, bro.
Okay. All right. Talk to me.
Kieran, you've been in the good book.
Absolutely.
Jay, you've been in the good book.
Stay in a good book.
Shady been in the, Kieran been in the streets too, but yeah, go ahead.
But he been in the good book.
What streets have I been in?
In the good book.
Yep.
What they say about if you deny me before men? So look, you was just I Can Do All Things 413. And now you said, forget my faith. Let me sell out for this pod.
Okay. That
hurts my heart.
That's a
Because
nasty
you was
spin.
just dropping Bible verses
Yeah.
as your handle.
As the username, yeah.
But the moment you got pod, love and what is it?
Love and Lead Pod.
Love and lead. Pod, you said
Lead in faith.
You said,
Yes.
you said forget this verse.
Love thy neighbor.
You said forget this verse.
As
Forget
thy-
my savior. Let me make this bread. That's worse than Nigerians.
Whoa.
wow.
Nowhere near Nigerians. But go ahead. Continue.
He goes on to say, hey fam, this is I Can Do 413. Been a minute as I've been traveling. Sounds like this Mike Vrabel conversation needs to be on my new podcast. Leaders are held to a higher standard, but we are all human.
That's true.
He was in the Super Bowl, and this will go away not so fast for others we know.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Love and Lee. Shout out to I Can Do 413.
How did
Can't
he
wait.
switch his handle? Did he tell you? Or it shows like former handle?
No, he says,
No,
hey
he-
fam, this
he-
is I
he
Can
said-
Do. He said this is his.
But
Yeah.
with all due respect, hey, keep crushing it on the pod, bro. For
Facts.
real.
We definitely
hard
gonna check
to
it
do,
out
hard
for
to
sure.
start. Like, keep crushing it.
This is weird. Social Sneeze jumped in the super chat.
Social sneeze.
Social Sneeze jumped in the super chat and said, gentlemen, it's been quiet on the Western Front. I haven't seen one super chat from Central Cast. Everybody check your phones for an ebony alert. There is a young black boy missing.
I'm not gonna lie, we cannot call African American Amber Alerts ebony alerts.
That would be
bro.
wild.
Like under no circumstances can we call it an ebony alert.
Can we have a real conversation?
That's the actual term.
Why is it called an ebony
That's
alert?
the actual term for missing black children.
Really?
An ebony
Let me ask
alert?
Google.
Yeah.
Is Ebony Alert a real thing? Yes, an Ebony Alert is a real state mandated emergency alert system in California that went into effect January 1st, 2024. Designed to address disparities in missing person cases, it assists in locating missing black children and young women between the ages of 12 and 25.
Told you.
We have an Essence magazine alert out here. We got a
Jet magazine is
crazy.
That's wild.
Ebony and Jet magazine.
That is crazy.
That's wild, though.
Afro Thunder jumped in the super chats and said, I think he did it, but I agree with Shady as a married man myself. Even if the picks were innocent, I'd be having some very difficult conversations with my wife and family trying to convince them of my innocence. Alfredo Garcia Jr. said, what up, Carebear? Shady, Social Tray, Acho.
Yo!
Been a minute since the last donation. Hope y'all had a good start to your week.
Absolutely.
Your guys' initial thoughts on the NBA playoffs so far?
The Celtics need to trade Derek White before everybody finds out he's sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
He done fell all the way off a cliff.
Whoa.
Derek White
Falling
last
off,
year?
yes.
Derek White last year was him. If you watch Derek White, the first two playoff games and the season, I think he shot 32% from three, and he's currently 2
rough.
of 16, I think, from three.
It's been
he was
rough.
2 of 10 today.
It's been rough.
And keep in mind, I'm blaming Derek White most for the Celtics' shortcomings. Jaylen Brown had 36, 7, and I think 7 today.
Carrying.
Jason Tatum had 25 plus,
Carrying.
11 and 8.
Yep.
And Derek White had 8 points. And like Derek White is supposed to be the third, without Kristaps there, Derek White is supposed to be the third scorer. Pritchard can't come off the bench and contribute more than you, Derek
He's the
White.
third scorer, though.
He's
the third
hooping.
scorer.
But he's not supposed to
looks
be.
good.
No, he is.
I'm saying Derek White, going into the season, we all thought
Yeah.
Pritchard's
Derek
the one that,
White-
you're the scorer off the bench.
Yeah, off the bench,
Right.
co-sign.
So he's a scorer. But my thing is, though, that's not the issue. The issue is y'all shot 1,000 threes and missed them all. And he's gonna keep
They
shooting
went
them?
13 of 50 from the
Bro,
three.
this is why the basketball numbers and viewership are down. Yo, everybody's missing threes. We're not going to the hoop. We're not going to the cup.
But here's my thing, G.
What?
I'll
They
live and die by
shot
it.
50 threes.
But here's my thing. You take away Derek White, they shot 40 threes. You feel me? Like, you take away Derek White.
That's still a lot of threes.
It is.
It's a lot of
But
threes,
now you take
bro.
away Derek White, you were at least 28% from three, near 30%.
But
To be
You say
fair,
that, though,
the Celtics are
but-
going to live and die by that.
But
are.
Jason
They are,
Tatum
bro.
shot
It's-
8 threes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's fair, though. He's Jason Tatum. Bro, Jason Tatum cold.
He is.
I
He's nice.
apologize
He's
for any
cold.
Jason Tatum disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jason
we not,
Tatum cold.
No, we not. But I'm saying as a team, bro, 50 threes is a lot.
That's a lot of threes.
That's a lot
is.
of threes, though. And
That's
we ain't
the
hit
brand
them.
of basketball they play, and they live by it and they
live
die
and they
by
die
it. And it's
by it.
disgusting to watch. I was watching the end of this game, and they were up by a few points.
Same house
The
we had.
Celtics were? Or the
No,
Sixers
the
were?
Sixers. The
Yep.
Sixers were up by a few points, and instead of coming down looking for a good shot, you see Tatum come down, knocks down a three, gets the ball the next possession, and instead of trying to find his offense, throw something different at the defense, he just chucks another three, misses. The Philadelphia comes back down and scores the ball. It's a tough watch, bro.
But they can knock you out, bro, in a quarter and a half.
They can.
When they on,
Yeah.
they can knock
I'm
you
saying, but
out
let's
in a
play
quarter and a
basketball.
half.
That's not bad. That's freaking pickup basketball.
But my thing is like 2-5. If you got Pritch is like what 6'1", 6'1" and a
He's
half.
tiny, yeah, little guy.
Derek White is like 6'3" and a scrawny guy. Like
Yep.
those are your next contributors. Those two shot 14 threes between the two of them. That's their game. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, that's their game. So when you have a team with your starting six, two of them dudes are 6'3" and below, and probably $190. You gonna live by it. You finna die by it. You gonna see what happens. Trey, what's up with the other super chats, bro?
Listen, we also got to keep it moving because our Speakeasy Sugar Mama has jumped in the super chat.
Sugar
up,
Mama
Sugar
Shannon.
Mama
Sugar Mama Shannon is
Shannon.
here. She
Sugar Mama
says,
Shannon.
she said, "Whoa, nah, fellas."
Whoa, nah.
Whoa, nah. She said, "What's good? What's happening?" I'm sorry my super chat wasn't much because you deserve more. But I'm just sending relaxing,
real.
positive energy to you guys tonight.
That's real. We
I
take
mean that
that.
Sade type energy.
Ooh, that elevator music.
The
Elevator
the
music.
little Sade at the end.
Sade, our music like elevator music.
Really?
You go to the elevator, hit the button, and hear that.
There must have been an angel by your side.
Nah,
You know that?
it be slower. It be slower than that. It be slower than that.
Sade elevator music. Ain't
Yeah,
that a little
yeah.
disrespectful? That's a little disrespectful.
No, you ever go like in a hotel lobby?
It's just smooth.
It be smooth. You go to the elevator.
Oh, hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
No,
different.
hotel, elevator.
Hold on, hold on.
Elevator.
You know,
Y'all
man,
don't peep no game. Read the super chat one more time. Let me put y'all on game.
Okay.
Y'all don't
From the top.
go anywhere.
Okay, so I'll start from, but just sending relaxing, positive energy
Okay.
to you guys tonight. I mean that Sade type energy.
Sade's most popular songs: "No Ordinary Love,"
Yep.
"By Your Side," sending us relaxing energy. Sugar Mama Shannon is
It's-
full court pressing right now,
Yeah, that's one of y'all.
like a tattoo. The sweetest taboo.
Ooh, sweet
Jezebel. Hang on to your love. Never as good as the first time. That was for Kieran. Sugar Mama Shannon is full court.
Why was that
Whoa,
for me?
whoa.
Yeah.
Shot. Box out.
Yeah, she
Sugar Mama
applying
Shannon
pressure.
is applying
That
pressure.
No Ordinary Love. That's the one though.
No
That
ordinary
is-
love is fire. Sweetest taboo is my shit too, though. I ain't gonna
No
lie.
Ordinary Love is the suspect. But anyway, it's elevator music. Hit the button. I'm going to 12, room 12.
Why aren't you on the penthouse? Why aren't you going to the penthouse?
I don't live like that every day, man.
That's fair.
Call him Shady for a reason. You got to keep a low profile every once in a while. Listen, last one I got before we got to keep it moving. Big Blue Reborn said, Acho said anyone can start, but you must keep it going was his advice.
Yep.
Remember, I'll be back in June. Regular here. Love
Hell
the
yeah.
show. Let's go.
He started the pod then, it seems? That's what he referencing.
Big Blue. Oh, yeah.
that's
But
what
you
he
must keep.
referencing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hell
Remember,
yeah.
he's saying, remember NYGVIV. Guessing he's a Giants fan.
Yeah.
NYGVIV.
Or clarify. Kieran, keep it popping, G.
Yeah.
Look, man, we got to keep it pushing. It's time to talk about this
my favorite topic,
Timberwolves and Nuggets series, the best series in the first round. Jay McDaniels took some shots
He did.
at the entire Nuggets roster. I'll let you guys take a listen.
Keys offensively as to really getting over the tonight. Go out to Jokic, Jamal,
He
all the bad
shouldn't do
defenders,
this.
Tim Hardaway,
He ain't like
Cam
that either.
Johnson, Aaron Gordon, the whole team. Like, just go at them.
They're all bad defenders.
Yeah, they're all bad defenders.
They're all bad defenders. Eddie Johnson had this quote saying the hoodie, eyes, and slow vocal dismantling of the entire Nuggets team was straight 80s gangsterism. That might be the craziest bulletin board material I have ever heard. Wow. Also, there's this tweet from Ball is Life. Aaron Gordon responding to said statement. I'll let you guys listen.
You've seen or paid attention to, but Minnesota seems to be talking a lot of smack. Jaden McDaniels specifically. Are you hearing any of that? Are you paying attention to that at all?
Brother, I don't care.
Brother, I do not care. That's what Aaron Gordon had to say in response. Do you love or do you hate Jaden McDaniels calling out the Denver Nuggets' entire defense?
I hate it, though. It's not, I hate the message. I hate the messenger. I watch Jaden Daniels play. Do y'all watch him play?
I do.
He is up and down. I'm talking about up and down. Talk about a guy that plays dumb. Bro, he has the dumbest fouls. He do a lot of bullshit that I just don't like. You know, so I'm not going to judge him too much, but I hate when players be talking the most, and when I watch you play, you be just doing anything out there. You supposed to be a defender. I watch you foul up so many times. You supposed to be the guy, yo, I don't know if y'all know his background, but he was supposed to be like the new KD. Do y'all know that?
Yeah.
Highly ranked and all that. He is none of that. They put him in the corner and you shoot threes when you get the ball past you and you play straight defense. So him calling other dudes this and that and the third, I just watched this game, and your game, the way you play with your game, you shouldn't be talking like that. Ant-Man said it, even if Rudy said it, I respect it. He ain't like that to be talking like that. I wouldn't even respond to him though. If I want the Nuggets, I don't respond to him like that. I wouldn't even. If Ant-Man, I'm responding to him, and he deserves it. But McDaniels don't deserve
Shady,
too
you
much.
talking like McDaniels ain't him on the defensive side of the ball.
Is he?
Second team all defense 2 years back.
Yeah, but
like that's
why
we talking.
We going that far back? Take 2 years back.
To me, you don't even really got to go that far back.
So what about one? Defense
He the
cool.
only dude that can strap. So like to me, him and Gobert, that's why he's like, bruh, none of them can play defense. None of them.
But he said,
he's right.
He said go at him. He's not going at him. Offensively, he don't be doing nothing.
Game one, he
bro. Okay, now we gonna watch. Do y'all watch this guy? Hold up. They've been in the West Conference Finals 2 years in a row, right?
Yep.
Have y'all watched him play?
This year's different. This year's different.
Hold on, man. They just started.
No, I'm saying this whole season. Like crazy, because I was with you. Crazy, Shady, I'm telling you, this season.
No, he's
on the offensive end, Shady.
Bro.
He took a step.
Yeah,
right.
this season he's
He
been
took
averaging
a step.
He's been averaging 15 on 50% shooting, playing his role really well.
Okay, so unlike y'all,
and he locks
career
in.
highs.
unlike
Yeah,
y'all,
career highs,
right?
and he's
I'm
playing
not
like
a prisoner in
defense.
the moment. It's like once a dude does something great, y'all love it. I've been watching him for the last 5 years, and I've been watching before he got to the league.
Yep.
Super hyped up, okay? The next KD, that's not here. Number two, if you watch him the last 2 playoff runs, he makes the dumbest mistakes.
Yeah.
Does he not? I'm thinking like, damn, where does he, can he think? Number two, if you really watching him, bro, he do not be playing well. He don't. He do not.
Here's why I love it though, Shady.
Okay.
He plays better defense than anybody on the Nuggets. Anybody on the Nuggets. So
Right,
he's
cool,
like, look,
cool.
as a defender, they all weak. Go at him. Everybody go at him. And if you him, you averaging, I think, 15, 17 points in this series?
Yeah, today.
So
Cool.
you like, look, they all weak. And the reason I like it, he's not wrong. I don't even think it was bulletin board material. I think he was just being honest.
Yeah.
Jokic, turnstile. Jamal Murray, weak. Cam Johnson, weak. I'm surprised he said Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon is actually straps.
And
Yeah.
then if you notice, he didn't mention Christian Brown.
Yeah, he didn't.
Because I think he knew better than to be
Right.
like, nah, like he.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised he mentioned Aaron Gordon because Aaron Gordon ain't a bad defender. Everybody else, weak.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's great. I don't mind the take. I think it's a lot of truth in what he said. Is he the guy that should be saying it? I think he's warranted because regardless of what the numbers say, which are still solid to me, 15 a game, 51%.
When you're a defender first.
Yeah. When you also strap up on the defensive end, but it's the way he looks. He looks to attack, so he's not just saying it and it's not holding any weight. These first 2 games, he's come out the blocks really looking like, oh, I'm going to go at y'all because I'm better than y'all.
Yeah.
So I can respect it. He's not just talking it and then not backing it up. Yeah. He's talking it and he's walking the walk as well.
And also, I think his game has developed though too. I like
his game.
He's become the third or fourth scoring option rather than someone that was like fifth.
The third, not even like fourth anymore.
I mean, him and Nas Reed are like, but yeah, like
I don't
off
even,
the bench. I like Nas
but Nas's game is truly one dimensional.
Yes, that's
Nas
true.
ain't going to the cup
Question.
ever in his life.
Question though, right? Because this is crazy. So wait, when did he take that step?
Literally
this year.
Okay, so
this year.
but this is my question though. This year, cool. So are we going to like ignore them other last 2 years? Are we going to ignore them?
He still had to play well enough for them to make it to 2 Western Conference Finals.
No, but Shady's right. Last year's
No.
offensively, to me, he was inept. And I put money on him and lost a lot on him. So I know. Offensively, he was inept. But I give you this, Shady. I think basketball, different than football. Basketball, you do this. Players don't do this. Football, you have one good season, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, you can regress. Basketball, for the most part, like, you just see players do this. I didn't play pro, but like.
I don't think so. Another thing about him is, y'all talking about, first of all, you call him defensive player now. Coming up, he wasn't that. He's supposed to be like the Kevin Durant, talk and shoot and dribble. Oh, that's what he was. Because I've been following him, right? Obviously, that's not the case. He's not nowhere near Kevin Durant, okay? Number 2, when you watch him play, so this year he's playing well, cool. But what about the last 3 years, last 3 seasons?
No, I mean,
he didn't make the comment then. If he would have made this comment last year, I would have been
he's grown his game. He's playing with
body
confidence.
work ain't just this 1 year. When I'm comparing a player how good he is, I'm not saying, you had a really good year this year, you had a bad year this year. No, it's the duration of the last 3-4 years.
But do you not think from a defensive perspective he has the right to talk?
That's
to the
my
Nuggets?
thing.
Because to me, he's a better defender than Murray. He's a better defender than Jokic. Better than most of those dudes over there.
Not even from a defensive standpoint.
He's talking about defense.
Jaden McDaniels is good. He is an offensive talent. He will get the ball. He can get you in the ISO game and cook you.
What?
He has a bag.
I don't know what you watch.
I'm watching the games. I don't know what you're watching, but Jaden McDaniels has a bag.
So when did he get this bag, Trey?
You said when did he get this
He
bag?
always had this bag, you saying?
No, but this year he's taking the lead, and that's okay. Yeah, and that's okay. He's talking like this year, which I think
the playoffs have started. He's been in 2 games, and y'all already. This is what y'all do. Y'all crown him.
I'm not saying he's an all-time great, but he's having a good regular season, and he's had a good 2 playoff.
So how would you grade his last playoff? How would you grade
last year?
Yes.
Very mid.
Yeah, okay, so how would you grade? Okay, the year before that, Trey? What would you grade that?
Also mediocre.
So you have 2 mid years, and now you just acting like you see what I'm saying? I'm confused.
But we not talking about something he said those years or him not being. He's talking like that because he knows he's taking the lead and he's showing the Nuggets that
He's also played well in a series that they beat the Nuggets before.
I'll just
2 years ago.
Yeah. When I watch him play, I feel like he's not one of the smartest players on the team. He makes some of the most boneheaded decisions.
But he's not talking about his offense though.
But I'm talking about basketball in general.
Okay.
So you can speak on defense, cool. It's 3 parts of sports, right? The offense, you have defense, and then the mental game. And I think he's 0-2. He's 0-2 out of
1 for 3.
Or 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
He's 1 for 3. So,
but to me, here's why I respect it. Because when you know you're a real defender, you can talk about trash defenders. And that to me is all he's doing. Yeah. He's like, nobody can go with me. When we got to play the Lakers, I'm on Luka. When we got to play the Nuggets, I'm on whoever y'all want me to be on.
He said what he said was, what is the offensive game plan? Go at.
He was like, go it.
What they asked
go with Jokic, go with Murray.
Take us back to the clip. I think they were acting about like the attack mindset. Like, hey, y'all really went out there and attacked them today. Let me see.
Yeah, 14 points. Like, we did a lot of attacking.
Go out to Jokic, Jamal, all the bad defenders, Tim Hardaway, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, the whole team. Like, just go at him.
I mean, I like the statement though. He's saying that they're not good defenders. Our offensive strategy when we're responding to that is, hey, we're gonna go at the bad defenders. They're not good defenders, so we're just gonna attack.
I'm just saying, and then y'all like, what do you have? 14 points?
Yeah.
He's not asked to shoot that much though. Like, I don't want him taking that many shots off of Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle.
He got two dudes on that starting roster that they gonna get theirs. That's Anthony Edwards and that's Julius Randle. They are going to hoist that joint for sure. So
16 and 14 in the first 2 games. I think that's solid for.
How many shots did he shoot?
Yeah, 14 to 15 shots.
Yeah. But first game he had 16 and 8. But I think more than anything, bro, I like it because McDaniels to me and Ant-Man, those are the 2 dogs.
Yeah,
like those are the 2 dogs on that roster. Gobert, he's cool, he's cool, but like McDaniels, every game he gonna play hard, and he got to go against typically the best offensive players.
Drake said it best, dude. bench players talking like starters.
He's not near.
Come on, Shady. That's crazy.
He's the third best player on the team.
I meant to say role players talking like starters.
I don't even know if he's the third best player on the team.
He's a what? He's a role player. He's a what?
He is a role player.
But to me, he's on that fringe. A role player.
A fringe of what?
Dante DiVincenzo's a role player.
What is he, Acho?
He's the third best player on the team,
bro.
Like third to me.
I don't know about
Austin Reeves ain't a role player to me.
Well, he's playing the second.
Austin Reeves?
What is the
in the playoffs?
He's not Austin Reeves,
in the playoffs.
Yo, first of all,
in the playoffs,
I like Rudy, and what's the other dude from Kentucky?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle
number 2. Ant-Man number 1.
He's 4.
No,
cut it out, Shady.
Hold up.
Cut it out.
He's more valuable than Rudy.
Yes.
Wait, what do you mean? On the offensive end? Yes.
As a player.
Absolutely.
As a player.
Oh.
Look at that pay scales. You tell me.
No, I can't.
You look at that pay scales. You tell me. Y'all don't make no sense.
I'll say he's the third best player. Yeah, he's their fourth best player.
The reason to me is
Rudy's a better player.
When they have to play the Lakers, whoever's guarding Luka's most important to me. Whoever guarded Luka, and I saw
Anthony Edwards is still the most important player on the court.
I'm saying after Ant-Man, because Ant-Man.
So say he's their best defender. Let's say that.
I can't because Gobert.
No, best defender like on ball.
Perimeter defender.
Say that.
Perimeter
but when you say the most valuable, look at the pay scale, dude. There's no way you telling me that he's more valuable. That don't even make sense. You joking. You trolling.
You might be trolling a little bit on that.
Here's why I'm not. Because Rudy Gobert's value, it shows up most in this series. Rudy Gobert's value versus the Lakers irrelevant. I don't need you to lock down DeAndre Ayton. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like Rudy Gobert, and with all due respect.
It's not even that. It's about he controls the paint. So you can't even drive in there like that because he's big. He messes up your shots.
Rudy Gobert has a huge impact on.
And he controls all the boards.
I just know Rudy Gobert goes to the bench oftentimes because A, he gets in foul trouble, and B, he's an offensive liability.
He is.
McDaniels isn't a liability.
And a perimeter.
He's just not a liability.
I was making sure so I'm clear. You're telling me that he's more valuable than Rudy.
I like McDaniels. I think McDaniels is more important. Cool. I think McDaniels is more important.
Right, well, I got my answer.
But the conversation started from, is he a role player? And
he is a role player.
The conversation started from his quote.
Well, yes, of
Shady
course.
moved the conversation to.
Yeah, that's cool too. But but we all you agree with me, right? He's a role player.
That he is a role player. He's a role player.
It's hard for me.
What's the alternative? He's a role player or what? Are you saying he's a bona fide starter on any other team in the NBA? That's a different conversation.
A starter don't mean you ain't a role player.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Derek White's a role player.
Yes, but he also starts on just about any other team in the NBA.
Whoa, Derek White's better than him.
Yes,
way more valuable than him. For sure. I'm not gonna put him in. I'm not putting him as a role player. I think Derek
White even got an all-star.
Derek White's not a role player.
Well, I mean, Derek White on that team is a role player.
And this year, McDaniels.
No, Derek White at any time, he's a role player. I'm sorry. When you have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and other pieces, he's a role player.
I can't do that. No.
He's amazing. He's a great 3-and-D player. He's awesome, but he's a 3-and-D role player.
McDaniels is a role player?
Who's better?
This year?
Is he a superstar or is he a role
I'm
player?
talking about career, Shady. I don't care about his career. I care about what's happening today.
Well,
we talking about Derek.
I don't judge players like that. You judging a dude off. He can be shitty all these years. That's what the issue we have. You be trash all these years and you have one good year.
Trash is crazy.
I don't do that.
He's not trash.
No. What I'm saying is Acho a lot of like the quarterback from the Vikings.
Yep.
Sam
Darnold.
I'm sorry. Sam Darnold. He don't care about being bad for all the years. Now it's like he had a good year or two. It's like, oh, he's good. I don't do that. I like to really judge your really body of work. I don't do that. Yeah. So Derek White, if he's having an off year, cool, because players have off years. It's sports. It happens. You can't always be great. That's hard to do it. What I'm saying is Derek White is a good ass player.
He is.
All right. So these last 5 years, if you look at his numbers up, they're gonna be looking good. He had a bad year this year.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say Derek White is not a role player, but McDaniels is a role player. That's hard.
I think there's also a negative connotation with the label role player, and it shouldn't be. Like, you're a role player in the best league with the best players in the entire world.
If
So
Tatum
that's not
goes
a
down
slight.
and he has a broken shoelace, and Derek White is going there and score and play deep, he can do that. He can score, he can play defense. I don't say the same for him. McDaniels, I don't see that.
When Ant-Man went down, Acho stepped up. McDaniels was giving you about 22, and then Julius was shooting the ball every time, so he was giving you about 28. Yeah. But like when Ant-Man went down, McDaniels gonna give you 22, Shady. I know we got some super chats.
No, we do have some.
We got
wild.
It's got wild. Some super chats.
Come on now.
Our guy Benjamin Todd.
B-Todd, baby.
Shout out to B-Todd.
What up, B-Todd?
Dropped a $200 super chat. $200 One, you know what that qualifies you for, B-Todd. I don't got to tell you. He said, first off, I know cool people living in the Midwest.
Yep.
Hello, I used to be one of them. We can respect Mountain Time for our lady regular Megan. So he coming to bat for his girl Megan.
But the Midwest is Central Time though. We do respect the Midwest as Central Time. But
and Eastern. Some Indiana actually has Central.
The Mountain.
Eastern
Where was
for
Megan
$200
located?
super chat?
Nebraska. She said she's in Nebraska,
But for
which is Mountain Time.
$200.
He paid
At the end of the show.
He paid her way into the club.
Paid her way into the club.
She's with me.
Yeah.
She's getting in.
B
She's
Todd
with me.
says she getting in, G.
At the end of the show, we'll respect Mountain.
We don't have a choice.
All right, there you have it. B Todd. Listen, money talks, bullshit walks. He says second, if I was a billionaire, I would say it's worth paying Watson his $46 million guaranteed left to leave the building. I don't want his energy. Third, this show is my North Star.
My
that's
dog.
nice,
That's
man.
love.
My dog.
Follows
My
us
dog.
through the dark of night. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean? That's tough.
Leads him to the city of. I can do 413.
He's back.
He's back.
Okay,
Dropped another $100 super chat on a different
name
account.
His name is back.
He went back.
He jumped on his
He
other
went back to
account.
his other account. Wow.
Or he changed his name. I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, read it though. Yeah,
But wait, Acho, does this count as a 200? Because he sent two 100s on
It
two
does
different
count
counts.
as a 200.
Really?
It does count
I'm
as a
surprised you
200.
count
Wow.
that. I just knew for sure your scamming ass gonna say no, we gotta
No, it has to be on the same account.
Come from the same account.
Has to be on the same
Otherwise, it
account.
doesn't count. But I can do. You also know what you qualify for with a $200 super chat. 1 minute or less of video. Send it to video@emmanuelacho.com. He says, yo, at eAcho, coming back like the 2-3 from the 4-5.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Never hide the faith.
Yeah.
The new pod actually talks how we balance business life with our relationship, family, and faith.
Yeah, I like that.
We often
Now we
see
like
people succeed in one and fall in the other.
Yep.
Our faith wants success all around. Hence, I can do all things.
He preaching.
He definitely
He is
preached a
preaching.
sermon.
That's what I'm talking
He
about.
that God gonna bless you.
Ooh.
God gonna bless you.
Speak that over his
I ain't
life.
I can't prophesy, but God gonna bless you. That 100 tenfold. God gonna bless you. Amen.
Amen. Listen, my guy Torrin Westfall jumped in the super chat and said, "Social Trade, are you excited for draft night? I can't wait to see you talk about it." I'm not going to do that much talking. I'm going to leave it to the experts to my right.
Wow.
But I will be here on draft night. And speaking of which, it's going to be a phenomenal
Hell
show.
of a show.
If you missed the announcement yesterday, it's going to be me,
Yeah.
Acho, TJ Hoosh, and Chase Daniels in the Daniel. I was
also-
going to add the S.
Rumors, we're not
Black
giving
people going to
away.
add that S, Chase Daniel.
Rumors, we giving away not one,
Not 1,000,
not two,
not
two.
2,000,
not three,
not 3,000,
not four,
not 4,
Not four.
maybe.
But
No,
not
maybe-
five,
maybe- maybe-
Chill out, Shady.
not 7. Wait,
Not 8,
Not 10.
not 9.
no Packy. We wait.
$15,000 from the man you Acho.
Straight from the bank account of Acho, man.
15,000.
But we are giving away $4,000 in all seriousness.
bands.
Draft night will be starting at 5 p.m. Pacific time, so make sure y'all are tapped in.
Come
We
on
will go
now.
5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thursday night, giving away $4,000, $1,000 every hour in the Speakeasy. Make sure you hit the alert button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the show right now and you just tapped in, great time to hit the subscribe button, hit the alert button so you do not miss when we go live on Thursday. Pay the car note, pay the mortgage, pay for the summer vacation trip, buy the kids the gifts, whatever the
that
case may
BBL.
be.
Last one I got.
Baby hell.
Okay, wow. I was not
Talking about
expecting
necessities, man.
Hey, some people consider it a necessity.
That is true.
It's necessary. She got that fat
I know
old
some
ass.
people that's
That's-
like, listen, I'm not dating no chick unless she got a BBL. She can't be my woman unless she got a BBL. It's people that really think like that. Listen, I
need
got
to be
another
in-
super chat from Kelvin Arzu said, Shady starting to say bigger words. Y'all better watch out. They saying that vocabulary's expanding like that belly in the off season.
That belly is
Shady locking in.
Wait, where did I use though?
I don't even know. I can't think of that you said crazy today, but
I don't even know what he said.
I don't either.
Yo, where the hell is Central Cast, bruh?
Hey, we might got to put out an APB. Ain't that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might need.
Ebony Alert.
Ebony Alert is crazy.
Where the hell is
bruh.
Central Cast?
Yeah, did my belly look that big on the joint?
You been eating.
But wait, it wasn't crazy.
He almost my size, right? Right.
I know.
Right.
Big bellies though.
Yeah.
Like you and Kieran,
Shady fat too, right?
y'all not at the same big fella table, but
No, but he a big fella, right? Right. Yeah.
Here's what it did. You're all-time rushing leader. So anything outside of all-time rushing leading
physique,
shape,
But
is going.
what I'm saying is that, like, it ain't flat. But
No,
it ain't crazy though. It ain't crazy though.
it did get crazy at one point in the season.
No, but right there.
But no, in the combine joint,
It was because they had
was
him in
like
a
a
compression
da-
shirt.
yeah, it did look crazier because of that.
They shouldn't have had
But
him
you
in a
just
compression
got a dad bod.
But
You just got to.
It wasn't crazy though. Like. I ain't gonna say his name, but it wasn't crazy,
like
though.
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh, it's nowhere near that. Whoa, why we say his name? Whoa,
Strays
whoa, whoa.
galore
Yo,
today.
Marshawn.
But Marshawn been like that. Yeah, true. But he can get away with it though.
Because
he's always been bigger.
He's always been.
Yeah.
People
But
think of
it's
you
like
as
Jerome
like
Bettis. Like we saw him big,
Correct,
so him
yeah.
being big is not a
nah,
surprise.
but
You was shifty and
You
like
was that-
athletic and agile.
Jerome Bettis. That's a good. Like you didn't look like the bus, but you kind of look like the minivan. Like you, like you was. You know what I mean? Like
I never was in a minivan ever. Even
Nah,
when I was-
he never looked like a minivan.
Even
no,
I was-
I'm saying like
No, I'm saying
if Jerome Bettis is the bus, Shady
No.
looked like the minivan in
Well,
the
I'm saying
combine video.
I've never been in a minivan even when I was poor. So like I don't. What you mean?
No, not in a minivan.
but he can't even relate.
That's
It's
what I'm
just-
saying.
The
Like,
analogy doesn't land. 'cause he can't
yeah, try again. Move
even- Mercedes Sprinter.
There you go. I
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Expensive, little heavy.
Okay.
But guess what? By the summertime, when I sign a new contract with Acho and them boys, I'm gonna be shit. I know that.
Oh yeah, that's where we've been at.
bro.
Look,
on the
man, we got
horizon
to
of
talk
new
about some
contracts.
fun NFL discourse
good
that
point.
hit the Twitter timeline today. A
yeah, that's a good
Falcons
one.
fan account said, "Hot take: Matt Ryan was a better quarterback than Eli Manning. People just worship rings. Agree or nah?" Eli Manning quote tweeted this and said, "I'll ponder this while I play with my rings." Fellas, this sparks a very interesting conversation that I want your opinion on. Who do you think is the better quarterback, Matt Ryan or Eli Manning?
Go ahead, 2-5.
I'm going Eli. I know probably what talent. You probably would say Matt Ryan. That's a good one because Matt Ryan was really, really good. He was the best quarterback in his division for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Him and Drew Brees going back and forth, and he had some good guys in there. Other than Tampa Bay, you had Cam Newton, so that does matter. But he has an MVP, which matters. But I will say this though, Eli probably wasn't better on an everyday basis, but when he need its best. Your best versus my best, I think Eli's best was better. I watched in the playoffs because I played against Eli in the same division, and he wasn't like, oh my God. But I will say, he won 2 championships against Tom Brady, and they both against Tom, right? Mm-hmm. And another thing is this, bro, on that playoff run, he wasn't throwing the ball to Julio Jones and just all these great players.
Correct.
He had some good ones, but it wasn't that. Yo, he was the one driving that bus. The defense over there with New York was doing their thing. They ran the ball well, but yo, he threw the ball and he was on fire. So I'm gonna respect Eli, you know, and I'm gonna go and give him that nod because winning the Super Bowl and being the main guy while you're doing it is hard to do.
Eli was better than Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was more talented. Matt Ryan might have been taller. Matt Ryan might have had a bigger arm. Matt Ryan may have thrown for more passing yards. Eli was better because when your team needed you the most, Eli stepped all the way up. The most insane statistic, and I challenge y'all to look it up. Kieran, I'm going to guess off top of my head. I think Eli's 2 Super Bowl runs, I think 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
Went crazy, bro.
Please
He went
fact check
crazy.
me, Kieran.
Yeah, I'll
I think
find it right
15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, Eli Manning in his 2 playoff runs. That is why he has 2 Super Bowls. That is why he has Super Bowl. And carry him there. Justin Smith didn't carry him there. He went crazy. So when you do what Eli Manning did in the playoffs, and albeit I think those were only his only 2 playoff appearances, when you do what Eli did en route to those playoff runs, you got to give him the nod. Matt Ryan, really good regular season quarterback. Shout out to Julio Jones and everything that they accomplished together, but it's got to be Eli, and it's not even really a debate to me. Kieran, what you got? Dude?
Okay. So this is where you guys lose me a little bit, right? Eli Manning has the greatest 2 playoff run career I've ever seen in my entire life. Because those 2 playoff runs are what they make him the difference between him and Matt Ryan. In every statistical category, in less games, Matt Ryan outperformed Eli Manning over the course of their career. And as a matter of fact, Also, come playoff time, Matt Ryan completed a higher percentage of his passes. He had a better touchdown to interception ratio. But because Eli Manning had those 2 Super Bowl runs where his defense did not let up more than 20 points either times, he's a better quarterback in you guys' eyes. So to me, it's a little crazy. We're talking about 2 guys that played. One guy played 15 years, the other guy played 16 years. Matt Ryan played actually less games, and he has I think it's almost 100 less interceptions. In the playoffs, Matt Ryan has a better touchdown to interception ratio than an Eli Manning does. But because of those 2 runs that you mentioned, right? He had, I believe it was, first run, he had 6 touchdowns and 1 interception during that run. And then the next run, next run, he had 9 touchdowns and 1 interception during that run,
That's
right?
crazy, Kieran.
It is crazy.
That's
but also let's talk about it, though. During that run, they were a wild card team. They played Tampa Bay the first year. Defense let up 14 points. They played the 13-3 Dallas Cowboys with Terrell Owens and whatnot. Defense gave up 17. They went to overtime with Green Bay, only gave up 20. That was with Brett Favre. And then in the Super Bowl, they gave up 14 points to the greatest team that we've seen in this modern era of football, the 2007 New England Patriots, right? That next run, their defense is so good, they play Atlanta in the first round of the playoffs. And Matt Ryan, they give up 2 points. 2 points. It was a safety. They end up beating Green Bay 20. They end up beating San Francisco in overtime. They give up 20, or they give up 17, and then the Super Bowl, they give up 17 again to the Patriots. That defense that he had with Hall of Famers was incredible. And look, if you value those rings, I can understand that that's your criteria, but in no way can I say he was a better player.
Hit the refresh button in the YouTube chat. Hit the refresh button. Audio's lagging. Just hit the refresh button one time, and it's all going to be Gucci. Everybody chill. Everybody chill. We paid our electricity bill. Hit the refresh button, and everything going to be Gucci. I'm telling you that right now.
And what y'all say fuck me for? It's talking about social trait fix this shit, man. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This is YouTube.
YouTube does trip out though.
Don't yell at me. Just hit the refresh button.
I just think it's a tough conversation because rings do matter, but also you need 21 other guys to execute to win a ring. A prime example would be Dan Marino. Is he a better quarterback than Troy Aikman?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he's a better quarterback than Troy Aikman. He played the game at an MVP level, and Troy Aikman never did. Eli Manning never played the game at an MVP level. Matt Ryan did. So I can't say he's better. I'll say he's greater. That's fine. You had more accomplishments.
But it's both, Kieran. Like, and Shady always tells me this. Shady be like, Acho, don't play with these Super Bowls. Kieran, you also got to remember, Eli went up against Patriots defenses.
Yes.
Twice.
Yes.
Like, Eli went up against the Will Forks. You know what I mean? Eli went up against the what I would assume was the Brewskis and them still there?
Teddy in 2008 maybe.
He was still there.
But it's maybe the
Vrabel was there.
Vrabel, the Ty Laws.
Yeah.
Ty Laws, the Asante Samuels, Ronnie Harrison.
Yeah.
Like, it's guys over there.
Some dudes over there.
Willie McGinnis.
Like,
come on.
He beat a solid.
So
other good teams.
To me, like, I can't discount that when, remember, who'd Matt Ryan lose to in the Super Bowl?
To Brady.
That same Brady that Eli couldn't beat. And a Brady team.
What did the Giants defense give up against Brady in those two? They gave up 14 points to an undefeated Brady. And we're talking about an Atlanta Falcons team that gave it up. I mean, gave it up.
But here's
what
here's what we say.
Brady
you always say this. Oh, why couldn't so-and-so? Why didn't the Falcons just run the ball? Well, if Matt Ryan would have just completed one more pass.
He did to Julio Jones, and then they decided to run the ball and get a holding penalty and back him up.
I'm talking about getting first downs. Like Eli Manning, Kieran, if you go 15 touchdowns, 2 picks, it's hard to throw 15 touchdowns and 2 picks in practice. He did it in the playoffs en route to win a Super Bowl.
Yep.
15 touchdowns, 2 picks?
That is on fire, bro.
Bro, that's stupid.
Yeah.
And still as and those 2 runs, like I said, those 2 runs are the difference. If you think those 8 games are the difference between an entire career, because like I said, other than those 2 runs, what was Eli? Eli was missing the playoffs. Eli was not making the playoffs. We don't care about the other seasons where they don't do that. It's
outside of three seasons, what the hell was Matt Ryan?
Outside of what were we talking about? Outside of that, he won an MVP.
Outside of those 3 seasons,
he won Rookie of the Year, came into the league, offensive Rookie of the Year, had as many.
Matt Ryan, don't get it twisted now. All Matt Ryan did was just accrue stats.
Okay,
he didn't win no games, and he didn't win nothing.
Because you think winning is a purely quarterback statistic. Then is Dan Marino not better than Troy Aikman?
Dan Marino went to a Super Bowl second year.
That's how you win. Because like nobody would say that Troy was really driving the bus.
No.
Them playoff runs, Eli was driving that bus.
Their defense was also driving that bus.
And not only driving the bus, he was on the road doing that. That's hard as you know how hard it is to do in the league? Yeah. On the road? Shit.
I mean, I hear you.
I ain't the biggest Eli guy, but I respect Eli. I do think. And then you got 2 rings though.
Two of them
against the best player of all time.
Because here's the thing.
That matters.
To Shady's point, Kieran, if Eli,
Matt Ryan during his run that they made the playoffs had 9 touchdowns and not a pick. Like that's like, and in one less game too as well.
If Eli,
but we're blaming him because his defense gave up
I'm not blaming
34.
him. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying I'm giving more credit to a dude who did it twice.
Okay.
If Eli would have had 6 touchdowns, 1 pick, and just 1 Super, I'm with you, Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl MVP, regular season MVP, wash. Kieran, he did it twice, bro. Twice.
Yes.
Bro, it's hard to do once.
I mean, I hear you.
Twice.
Can we talk about this though?
Twice.
During those 8 games that he had the 2 Super Bowl wins, right? Eli Manning's defense gave up the most amount that they gave up was 20 points, and those were in 2 overtime games. They gave up 20 points. Over Matt Ryan's 10 playoff games in his entire career, his defense gave up more than 20 in all but 2 games. Like that matters. That matters.
Yeah,
I think, and I hear you though.
But
Trust.
I do see, but that's why I hate like when you go back in time, just look at only stats. It's hard because if you look at the way that the Giants was like formed,
Yeah.
and you look at the way that the Falcons was formed, the Falcons are offensive squad.
Yes.
Like every year they was trying to get, they were back and they was getting second round running backs and second round running backs, and then you go out and you get Julio Jones, and then you had
Muhammad Sanu was out there too.
So like. They were offensive squad.
Yeah.
And then you look at the Giants
defense.
They went on defense.
Yeah.
So I hate when we go back to these stats because the stats
It don't show the whole story.
Well,
that's why
would you say?
story.
I can agree with that, but would you say Matt Ryan, because they were an offensive team, did his job? He did his job in the playoffs. I think he did his job.
Nah, not enough, dude, because you ain't win.
But and to Shady's point,
if he had a situation where like, yo, I'm gonna sit behind like a Sam Darnold situation.
Yeah.
Play decent, run the ball, play good defense, cool.
I think
you
it's
the
just,
guy though.
Yeah, I mean, I
the
hear
guy.
you. I
Can't
just
do
think
that.
it's tough whenever there's rings. Of course, do matter, but there's very talented players. There's numerous quarterbacks that don't have a ring that are better than Trent Dilfer, and they played the game at a higher level than Trent
Nobody
Dilfer.
talks about them like that though.
correct. Eli
But you say that they're better than Trent
Trent
Dilfer.
wasn't driving no bus.
Eli drove the joint too, Kieran. 15 touchdowns.
John Elway drove the bus. I would
No,
say
he didn't. No, he did not.
You don't
he
think
said
John Elway?
Troy, wait,
no.
wait.
John Elway drove the bus. I would still say Dan Marino's better than him. He is. He was a better quarterback.
More talented.
That's hard to say. Yeah,
John Elway is crazy talented too, but like
hard
he
to say,
ain't talented is Dan Marino.
Dan Marino
But John
more
was
talented
better.
than
Dan Marino was that.
Dan was more talented.
Yeah.
Yes.
But John was better.
No, he was not a better quarterback than Dan Marino. No, he was not.
Back.
Yeah, I can't. But that's what we saying.
No!
Kieran.
Oh my
Back to
God,
back,
no!
Kieran.
I can't.
Kieran,
do
back
this.
to back,
The
bro?
ring culture has ruined sports
Bro.
arguments. And
You know-
look, I
you
get
know
it.
why
I
that
get
is,
Eli
though?
had great runs.
This is why the rings matter, though, right?
I know they matter.
No, this is why I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Yo, when I first started working with Acho, him and his co-workers always talk about rings.
Where we going?
I'm sitting there like, what are you talking about rings for?
Yeah.
Because I played the game, and it's
Football
hard to win rings.
Yeah.
You keep acting like everybody, nobody's just winning rings.
Yeah.
So there are a couple people winning rings.
Yeah.
So my thing is, when you got a guy who's the main guy on the team, we go through me, and I win rings, that matters.
Yes, it does.
Compared to a dude that is up on a squad getting rings, that don't count. When you out there doing the real work and you winning it, them quarterbacks, that matters to me.
Yeah, it's just quarterback is the only position that matters for that argument though too. I think you're a better running back than a lot of. I think you're a better running back than Kenneth Walker.
But he don't get it.
He has a Super Bowl MVP. Like that's.
He don't get it.
I get what you're saying. It does
Quarterback's
matter.
It's the only one that matters because they make and break the game.
Yes,
Literally.
That's why. That's why you
bro.
don't see. Oh man, well, wide receivers he got a ring. He don't got a ring. It don't matter for other positions. It's only for the quarterback.
Quarterback can lose a game, bro.
So when a quarterback like Sam Darnold goes out and win a championship, that's not a big thing for me.
Okay.
Because it's like you had the
he decided to ball out in that conference championship for them to get there.
But
I get what you're
even
saying.
to get there though, to that point, I watched the first playoff game you had. You didn't do much of nothing, and you had the interview because you're a quarterback, so they're gonna blow it up.
Yeah.
I'm more focused on if you're a quarterback that's driving the bus. Get a ring, that shit matters.
I'll give you that. Eli, and I think it's just based on your criteria though. I just think it's hard to say someone's not as good as someone else when they played the game at a higher level.
But
I think winning an MVP is
High
like
level win though. When did you play in the higher level?
that matters. That matters.
When we say,
but I also think, and this is why.
So Sam.
But Kieran, this is a piece of like, there are certain things that you're like, you can tell us, but only you understand. Because like you have to do it.
So you guys think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
They have so much other stuff. Matt Ryan has one MVP. Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson has a unanimous MVP.
Josh Allen has one MVP.
If Jalen won another Super Bowl, bro, and had like 9 touchdowns and no picks en route to it.
See, but
if Jalen won 2 Super Bowls,
that's not even a realistic conversation though, because you know he's not better than him. Yeah, you know that. You know,
like I saw it.
Why are we playing a game, right? And I feel like you can just throw any conversation up there and be a conversation. No, we're not gonna do this. Yeah, I love Jalen Hurts. Yeah, you know he's not better than Josh Allen, Lamar. So why even fight that? You know what I'm saying?
I think a dude that has an 18 touchdown, 27 interception season is not better than a Matt Ryan and never had a year that putrid. I don't think it's a crazy take for me to say Matt Ryan's better than him.
Not a crazy take. Not a crazy take at all. Not a crazy take at all. It is what it is. We got one more topic.
Yeah, we do have one more topic moving forward. We got to talk about some.
I got one from our guy Kelvin Arzu. Jumped in the super chat again and said Giants had the worst rushing offense both times they won the Super Bowl. Does that make it any more impressive for you, Karen?
Eli balled out in those 2 runs. I'll give you that. But also, like, any other year doesn't matter. It's like any other regular season doesn't matter. Nothing matters in that context other than, he won those 2 Super Bowls. And it's like the defense also balled out of their mind during that, but they don't get as much credit as a quarterback does ever. And that's kind of, it's because he's a quarterback. And I think that's kind of my overall thing. I understand, and I if you feel that Eli Manning is better, I get it. I just think there should be more nuance in the conversation than just... He has 2 rings, 2 Super Bowls. No, you did. You did. I mean, y'all said it was fair again, though, too. I was like...
It's lazy if you're just like, he got 2 rings. No.
Yeah.
The nuance is how he get
He was the factor. He was the differing factor in those series. And he was clutch multiple times. Plexico burns, he hit.
Crazy enough, ask even James Jones. He outplayed opposing quarterbacks.
Yeah, he did. He outplayed.
He outplayed
Brett Favre. He
outplayed Aaron Rodgers. He outplayed opposing quarterbacks, bro.
Exactly. No, I'll give you that. Look, moving forward, we got to talk.
I got one more. I got one more from JoJo real quick. Said, "Yo, are y'all watching the Rockets versus Lakers game right now?" And I think if the Lakers win this game, I think they're winning the series. And I'm too broke to send $100 super chat. JoJo, that's okay. We see your name often, frequently, and enough, brother. It is okay. You do not have to send $100 super chat. If you send 520s, it's just the same. I see my boss looking at me, giving me the death stare out of my peripheral vision. So I had to clean that up. But yeah, if you don't want to send 100, send 20. 5 times. That's cool.
There it is.
That's all I got to say.
The show will be over by the time the Lakers game ends, so we might either watch it together or we'll get y'all out of here to watch it on time.
Absolutely.
Last topic, please.
Yeah, no, we're at like 7 minutes remaining out of the game. The Lakers are up 6, so they're playing pretty well. Look, last topic, we got to talk about something in pop culture. The Michael Jackson biopic Michael debuted with a 27% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Clarence Hill came out and said critics are hating on a joyous ride. BBC News said Michael Jackson film is a whitewash and ghoulish, critics say. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Ghoulish is crazy. What did you guys think? I know, Acho, you've seen the early screening of it. Trey, you have as well. You're a big Michael Jackson fan. You grab your crotch in the mirror every night before bed. What did you guys think of the Michael movie?
I didn't have to tell people that.
Michael movie was incredible. And anybody hating on the Michael movie doesn't understand how movies are made and doesn't understand the nuances of the family dynamics. The Michael movie was incredible. The Michael movie, it covered Michael Jackson through 1988. It covered his highs. It covered all of the nuances of trying to navigate stardom as a young kid. It was incredibly inspiring. It was incredibly motivating. It was incredibly inspirational. It also just reminded you of how many hits Michael has created during the course of his young adult life. It taught you how he overcame even a rough upbringing from his father, how he had to balance both being the youngest in the family, but also one of the youngest in the family, but also being the leader of the family, both the fiscal leader of the family and the face representation of the Jackson 5 becoming the Jacksons. Like, the movie really let you into an aspect of Michael Jackson's life. Now, in a 2-hour, 15-minute movie, you can't cover all of Michael Jackson's life. A true movie on Michael Jackson's life would be as long as the Bible. So you ain't got time to cover all of Michael Jackson's life. Obviously, they didn't necessarily dive into the tension of Michael Jackson's life. However, the movie was absolutely inspiring and absolutely incredible. But there were some moments of his life that they, for the time at least, have omitted, completely understandably so.
Thank you for your feedback on the movie.
What do you have to say, Mr. Indiana?
I have to vehemently disagree.
Whoa.
Let me tell you, I don't know if you all have seen
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet. It's coming out next weekend.
It comes out on
this
Friday.
weekend, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to inadvertently flex. Like I've already seen the movie. I was excited. I had my Gary, Indiana hat, no logo. Shout out to my guy June for the hat. As you all know, I'm from Indiana. Same place as Michael Jackson. He's from Gary. I'm from Evansville.
Oh, he's from Indiana?
Yeah, the greatest of all time is from Gary, Indiana.
Now, y'all, you know what's crazy? You act like Mike a little bit.
Okay.
You act
That
like Mike a little bit.
can be.
Nah, a little bit. Nah, he
Taking
had the
some-
little Jerry
Back to
curl,
your
the little
take.
glasses.
That's kinda-
for sure.
Back to your
I
take.
know how I feel about that. But in terms of the movie, 27% is harsh. And I was very critical of the movie. Joe Jackson got off way too easy. Coleman Domingo was amazing. Jafar Jackson, his nephew, actually
Killed
plays
it.
him in the movie,
Killed it.
was phenomenal. Sounded like Mike, looked like Mike, danced and moved identical to his uncle. The performances were great. My issues with the movie, my overarching issue was I felt like I was turning pages of a magazine as I'm watching the movie, meaning that each scene was just a moment of Michael's life. There was no story being told like with the American Dream, the Jackson 5 movie. Michael's life has a lot of iconic moments, but there's no through line that's told in the story to kind of tie it all together. So I felt like 15 minutes, boom, iconic Michael moment. Another 15 minutes, boom, iconic Michael moment. And it went on like that for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And it just wasn't, it wasn't exciting to me.
But here's where
Can I ask you a question, though?
Go ahead.
Here we go. Go ahead.
You a Michael
Shady.
fan?
Yeah, of course.
You a Michael fan?
A big Michael fan.
What's your favorite Michael song?
Thriller.
Like this?
Thriller's your favorite.
Thriller's
Michael?
crazy.
Yeah, what's your favorite Michael song?
Ooh, that's tough. I do like Remember the Time.
Man in the Mirror.
I like Rock
crazy.
with You Rock with You is probably my most played. I don't know if it's my favorite, but that's
You like
I love Rock with
What's your
You.
favorite Michael movie? My
You
man?
Rock My World. Yeah.
You rock
That's a
your
good
world?
one.
You rock my world. You do, you do. Yeah, it's a banger. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, I'm a Michael Jackson. I like him. I don't have no favorites. I mean, he's a great artist.
To me, like, when you watch the movie, you're reminded that, like, great doesn't even do Michael Jackson justice.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Like, Michael Jackson was here, and everyone else barely scratches the surface.
Yeah.
Even from a fame perspective, because there was such minimal competition for fame. No Snapchat stars,
Yeah.
no Twitter stars, no
Yeah.
Instagram stars, no blogger stars, no Kai Cenats, no Acho Speeds. Like, you just had to be famous for sports, boxing, singing, dancing, television.
Yeah.
He's
And, like,
yeah, he's
he
arguably
was
he's
I like that.
true, authentic, in the moment, like, ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you couldn't just, people can't just watch you live.
He's
Right.
arguably the most famous human being in
Outside
the
of
last
Jesus?
250 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
it'd
I'd
be
say inarguable.
Jesus, Genghis Khan, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like
For
like
real.
Genghis, maybe Shakespeare or someone else like that. Like it's
But I even to the point where I started to feel bad
Khan,
for
yeah.
Mike when I was watching the movie because, like,
emperor.
how do you
Had a bunch of
even imagine
Really
being Michael Jackson? And not literally, but in
Bro.
the sense of, like, he was in prison outside of bars.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Nothing.
You can't live, move, breathe normally. Like, everybody just treated him like he was an animal, including his own family. Yeah. Hard part where I disagree with you. Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
that's what I was gonna ask. In the movie, in you guys' opinion, was there an accurate depiction of strife, struggle within the family, or was it?
Not enough.
Not enough, but here's
Not
why.
enough.
Before I came into the show, I watched Michael Jackson clips. Spent the last hour today watching Michael Jackson clips prior to today's show. My whole algorithm was filled with it. You couldn't accurately display Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father. Watch an interview that Michael did. I watched 3 of them. Michael Jackson said he would literally vomit when his dad walked into the building room because he was so scared. You can't depict that on TV and make that family friendly. Michael Jackson said he hated his father while his father was beating him.
Why does it have to be?
It doesn't have to be family friendly. It's a biopic, brother. It's a biopic. We saw Ray Charles' brother drown in a bathtub in the washing machine back then with his eyes glossed over because he couldn't see. We saw Ray Charles, Jamie Foxx portraying him, strung out in the bathroom of a hotel, of a dirty motel room, high as a kite off heroin. Because it's a biopic. You got to serve the story.
But here's a part that y'all are missing. Yesterday was a premiere. Got invited to the premiere. Obviously, we were in the Speakeasy. We didn't go. Janet wasn't there.
Yep.
Why wasn't Janet there? Because Janet and Michael's family only want Michael portrayed in a certain light. The worst thing you can do is somebody's dead, just poo-poo on him. Mm-hmm. So you're not going to have Michael dead, Joe dead, and then we're just going to sit here and negligently talk about and frivolously talk about the dead when they can't defend themselves.
Then save it.
And so...
Then save it for real.
Save it.
Also, how is that the case? How is that the case whenever his actual family member is the one playing him in the movie?
Yeah.
Family member didn't know Mike though. Jafar's 28.
No, of course he didn't know Mike, but still he's a part of Michael's family. Like he's active in that family.
He knew Mike.
I'm sure he had to
get know Mike like that.
He knew Mike.
Not 1990, not 1988 Mike.
Hold on. No. He didn't know a prime Mike, but he might have actually known Mike.
No, he did know Mike.
He
shot in what? 09?
Mike not in 09. I knew Mike growing up.
He was 16.
Yeah. No, he wasn't 16.
He was 13. Yeah, I was 16. He was 13. Yeah.
I was not 13 and no. If he was that old, he was like maybe 12.
No, I'm 32. I was 16 in 09. He was 13. He was 12. He was 13.
I was 11.
My point is
we're about the same age.
If they did what Trey wanted them to do, you wouldn't have left the movie feeling good. I left the movie feeling inspired. I left the movie feeling motivated. I left the movie feeling like, man, hell yeah, Mike! Like you overcame a lot.
I absolutely disagree with this. You don't make a biopic and not tell the whole story. We can give this glossed over, like beautiful revisionist history as if everything was perfect. That's not what it is. You want to know what sucked? Watching the Florida Gators thing that they had on Netflix talking about the Urban Meyer era and whatnot. And what did they just so conveniently leave out?
Aaron Hernandez.
They left out all the arrests. They left out Aaron Hernandez. They left out Riley Cooper's. They left out all of that stuff.
You got to realize, bro.
You have to tell the whole story. I'm not trying to please Urban Meyer.
Nobody's signing up for a biopic that's going to slander them entirely.
It's not slandering him entirely, though. It's telling the story. We're human beings. We have ups and we have downs.
But here's my thing, bro.
Like he said about Ray Charles. You have to, bro.
But even
I live in a black and white world. I live in a gray area.
Even Ray, because that was my favorite movie for a long time. Even Ray didn't delve into none of the Ray Charles domestic violence. It was just hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more. It was just that scene. If you remember that scene, that scene, arguing with old girl, and all of a sudden it turned into a musical moment. It all of a sudden turned into, and that's how Ray came up with "Hit the Road, Jack."
Wait, Ray was out here beating women?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Everybody
did it in the 70s. Yeah.
That's like 60s,
that time,
70s.
I got a bad take on this. But
hold on.
When you just
okay. We don't want to be here.
Just don't make no sound.
No, I'm like
okay, don't make no sound.
But
just hush.
But literally, you know what I'm talking about, right? You remember the movie?
Yeah.
Truly my favorite. It turned into a musical of him writing the song "Hit the Road, Jack."
Yeah, that's bad.
That's
really bad.
But he was verbally abusive in the movie.
No, he was cheating. He was abusive. He was horrible.
Because you're not going to put
I could have sworn they showed him.
I thought
there
was some physical aggression.
He wasn't. Yeah, to Shady's point, he slapped her.
He slapped her. Yeah,
he wasn't dotting. No, it was the same thing with Joe.
He can't see me though.
That's what he is.
That's what Kieran said. Like you
did. That's what Kieran said.
I would like throw some across the room and he'd be slapping.
Hey, love is blind, man, and so is Ray. But he found a way to get them. Yeah.
Now he feel the wrist, bro.
But even even Joe, they showed like Joe.
But was Joe that bad though?
Whoa.
Yes, Joe was awful, and they make Joe look okay.
But time out. Now you're not gonna like this.
I didn't think so until I researched.
You know I do my counseling, Acho.
Yeah.
Twice a week.
Yeah.
Now, you're going to say what you're going to say about Michael Jackson. You're going to say what you're going to say about his dad.
Yep.
But how was his dad? How was he raised?
I'm not saying Joe ain't have trauma.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Joe might have trauma from his dad. Might have.
Nah, I don't want to get into philosophical debates.
Do you get counseling?
Yeah, I have before.
No.
I'm not in counseling right now. No.
Yeah. So you know,
I don't have employer sponsored health insurance.
Now we're gonna have a tough conversation. But real talk. When you understand that, like when somebody be a terrible person,
I hear that.
Because people don't grow up to be that. Where you come from?
But
so you go to what they was. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying
But that's lazy though, Shady. That's lazy.
And I'm not trying to be there for that, but I gotta be there for this.
Yep.
Without Joe, might not be Mike.
I agree with that.
That's 100%. That's
fact.
irrefutable.
I don't even.
That is
without
irrefutable.
Richard, Serena and Venus aren't Serena and Venus.
Yep.
Without Joe,
That's
Mike
irrefutable.
not Mike. Without who's the other?
Tiger?
Yeah. But there's another one.
Without Earl, his dad, Tiger Woods.
Yes.
Yeah,
but there was one more like.
He doesn't do all the cheating stuff either, though.
These greats aren't great, but bruh.
Nah, it's in the Tiger
When
Woods
you
spot.
watch the videos of
That's what
Mike,
he said.
bruh, and Mike literally is interviewing as an adult, and they're like, "So Mike, what else did he beat you with?" Oh, don't make me relive it.
Yeah.
Don't make me relive it. Well, Mike, what else did he beat you with? Sometimes he would just. Does it still hurt you, Mike? Mike's like a grown man. White face with a beard.
Man, bro.
Don't make. So like, what was the worst thing? He would come into the room and I would just start vomiting. Like, so you would throw up at the sight of your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just. But like, even as an adult, he's like, oh, don't make like to the point, Shady, where I was like, nah, they did get off easy on Joe, but
Joe looked like a very okay parent in this movie, and I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
But bro, his kids are in the audience, literally. Joe's kids are in the audience. So what you want him to do?
Joe's kids know who Joe was.
Correct.
They all feel the same about
kids
Joe.
Signed off on the movie,
Yeah.
so they're not gonna let Joe get off that easily.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying.
And you know, I did some research. American Dream went so tough on Joe that they were like, okay, we got to dial it back a little bit for this movie. Yeah, they had to dial it back. And Joe's deceased now, so
did Joe stay with the wife? He stayed with the mom, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mom didn't leave Joe. Mom filed for divorce twice. Literally looked it up driving into the show.
Yeah.
Filed for divorce twice because Joe had a kid on the mom.
Okay, people make mistakes.
But she stayed with him the first time in like the 90s and stayed with him again when he was about to die. I didn't want to.
She never left him.
Never left him until he died.
I respect
like
that.
She like never left him. I don't know. I'm not gonna opine why. You can all figure out your own reasons, monetary or otherwise.
Yeah.
But like, nah, she filed twice, never left him till he died.
Yeah, no. So,
but Michael would talk about how like he would hear the mom saying like, "You're gonna kill him, Joe. You're gonna kill him. Stop. You're gonna kill him."
Yeah.
Like he was reliving
Joe was a
that.
vile human being, bro, and he got off easy in the movie. I just feel like if you're going to do it, you have to do it because what is the purpose of your movie? What audience are you serving? Do you want to serve the kids? Cool, then do a Disney movie of Mike's animated series of Mike's
but here's my thing,
life
yeah.
and show
I'm
it that way.
serving Michael fans. If we respectfully,
You're not.
If we do
Michael fans know about the abuse.
When we
though.
do a Kobe biopic, I hope they don't have the Colorado rape case.
Me either, though. Like,
I hope like when we do a Kobe biopic,
bro?
You have to
I
mention
hope-
it.
Why?
Even if it's a flyover mention, it has
is
to
crazy,
be mentioned.
man.
It's a biopic. Don't
hold
do
on.
a
Is
biopic of someone's life.
Is it an integral part of his story and his life? Though?
Let me ask you this: If you're writing a biography about somebody's life,
that's different.
How? It's a biography in visual format.
If you're doing a biopic on Kobe's life, we don't need to mention the rape case, bro. If you're talking about freaking LeBron, we don't need to talk about his mom and whoever.
So if we do a biopic of Karl Malone, we don't need to mention that he impregnated a 13-year-old.
No.
Why not?
No. That's hell no.
Because
what are we doing?
Because
right now?
He's a mailman, and let him be the mailman.
That's crazy.
If it shows
For a place that prides itself on accountability, y'all sure are lacking a whole hell of a lot of it, bro.
That's not what humans are, though. We're not perfect and like just have this entire. Now look, I can understand it being like a positive spin on someone that like was great and like had a lot of, but also I just think I think it's okay to showcase their adversity or their ups and downs, their struggles.
So let me ask you this: so if they do it, like I just said, hold on,
I ain't speaking on it yet.
Hold on, go ahead.
My thing is like, what they like, yo, we wouldn't even be talking about this person if they weren't great in something, right? And they are great, so let's talk about that. Karl Malone, I don't know all his good and all his bad. I don't know that, but what I do know is he was the mailman. And I'm gonna talk strictly on that. Him going to high school, to college, to going to the pros, and et cetera, and losing Michael Jordan in the finals.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's not a biopic. That's a sports documentary, which I'm cool with.
Michael Jackson, same way with him. Like bro, he was great. Let's leave it there. Why we gotta go to all this negative stuff? Like, this is crazy, man.
So
those are bad takes.
Elvis biopic for example.
It's crazy, man.
You saw him get his inspiration. There was a lot of sugarcoating on the black influence on his music and whatnot, which was very much He was definitely just taking stuff from black blues artists and whatnot, and then it also that was what was being pushed. But at the end, they were real about his drug issues, his issues as a husband, as a father.
So if we have an MLK biopic,
please don't have him cheating on his wife with some alleged white woman. That's
crazy,
stupid.
bro. I don't know.
We know but listen, real quick. This is what I learned about America, bro. All the stars, all the great people that do all the successful stuff, people want to have some negativity in it.
It's not about negativity. It's about historical accuracy. That is important.
Why does that matter so much? Do you want to have negative stuff about?
It's not about negative. I want the whole story told. Tell me the whole story. Why do you want parts of the story left out?
I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you, for God to hit so many heights and done so many great things.
Yep.
Why do you want negativity in his story?
I don't want negativity. If he had no negativity, I would want every part of his story to be told.
If he did have negativity, why do you want that in there?
Because that is a part of his story. We are all humans. We are all flawed.
Okay.
Why would you not want it told? Let me ask you, Shady. Why do you want parts of the story left out?
Because he's a role model. He is a figure. He's the person that people look up to. Why we gotta dig in?
He was also accused of child molestation.
But there's people out here
that's part of his story.
There's people out here that's working. Like, I don't know people in the back what they past. I don't know your past. I don't know his past. Because y'all not famous. I'm not gonna know that. But these famous people, you gonna know everything about them. And I feel like we separated. Because there's some people I will never know what they did. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors. But since I'm this person and all that, you want to dig to every little thing to bring me down.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that.
But you know what else comes with fame? A lot of money. So I've never touched a M in my life, but that is a perk that you have, and a perk that I have, a luxury that I have.
How we getting the money
is
now?
People don't know my whole.
What does that mean?
He's saying it comes with it though.
There are pros and cons to being famous, just like there are pros and cons to not being famous. So pro is I don't have everybody knowing all my business.
You know what I mean? Like it's
a con is I never touched the M yet, so it comes with the territory.
I don't care if a dude is famous or not. I'm not about to sit here and be talking about his negative stuff he's done in his life.
My thing is twofold.
What?
It's not as though they fabricated. They didn't fabricate anything. They just left it out.
Yeah. Omission is not.
Where I'm at with Trey is, it ended in 1988.
Yep.
So it ended before all of the drama, all of the controversy, all of the other stuff. If the movie would have gone in 2009 and then painted Michael Jackson as like without blemish, without anything, I'd have an issue. But it ended. So the only issue is that they made Joe seem too nice.
Yeah.
But you can't make Joe seem as vile as Michael described him as. Plus, all the kids signed off on it. LaToya was there yesterday. I think Jermaine was there yesterday. Jafar was there yesterday. Prince was there yesterday. Like Michael Jackson's son. So obviously all the kids were okay without how their dad and granddad was portrayed. Yeah. If they cool with it, I'm cool.
They got no choice.
It is, cool with it. It is. I mean, at the end of the day, it is. To Shady's point, it is a situation that most normal people aren't going to. They're not. There's not going to be a biopic that people want to write about someone's random life that's not as popular as a Michael Jackson, and it's not going to be something that's blasted to the masses and put on billboards and push. So like obviously that's still their family member at the end of the day.
Yes.
And having him. And whatever other family drama that you have, right? So if you go to Thanksgiving and there's one uncle that's on some weird shit, or someone that's put their hands on someone, a lot of people like keeping that in the family, and they don't have the luxury of doing that.
And that's why shit gets repeated. So that's why we say don't dress like that in front of your weird uncle, rather than saying, hey, weird uncle, you can't come be around my daughter. And that's how things, Shady, you want to talk about therapy and psychology and all of this, things get perpetuated because they get swept under the rug. But so when we hide things and put a veil over negativity, it creates a safe space for it to be repeated.
But when somebody dies, even your loved ones, my loved ones, whoever loved ones, you're not finna now start talking about all the dirt. It's like when they die, it's like they had
What
dirt.
does that mean? Why do we give so much credence to the deceased? You die now, you're absolved of accountability.
Funeral that had their ups and downs, you're likely still talking about the positive things that they had.
I got one more question for y'all boys.
Yep. What's up?
Trey, I'm gonna ask Karen. If Martin Luther King, he passed, you want to bring up the stuff about cheating on his wife?
He was assassinated. He didn't pass.
Yeah.
Cool. He died, right? He's assassinated. And his story, you want to bring up about cheating on his wife?
If it's a biopic, yes.
But we don't know.
You too?
Do you too? I think it would make for a better movie. Do I want it?
I'm not even
one way or the other.
To me, it's not even about the entertainment.
That's what I'm saying about people. Bro, he's done all these great things for us that now we benefit now for, and you want to bring like
there is a human element. We are talking
That's a terrible take. That's a terrible take because now. So let's say, okay, Martin Luther King, we can all agree is somebody worth looking up to, right? Yeah. I would love for my kids to aspire to be Martin Luther King. You know what I wouldn't want them to see about Martin Luther King? A biopic that depicts him so perfectly that I feel like, damn, if I don't live everything perfectly and live my life exactly how Martin Luther King lived his, I could never be as good as him.
But there's a difference.
That's such a dangerous slope,
there's a difference between so perfectly and I'm going to exaggerate because none of us were there when Martin cheated on his wife. I'm going to now have to create this scene that none of us lived through and just like fake it. So, all right, are we going to have Martin, you met this white woman at a rally and she was pro-black and y'all just in the church pulpit, y'all got it in. We don't know. We just going to fabricate a cheating scene.
Well, Acho, I ask you this. Were you okay with the Swan, I forgot what the movie, what the series was called though. The Florida Gators. Their entire bio, their recap, their documentary, whatever it was. Were you okay with the omission of almost all of the controversial things that also happened during that period?
To the story.
That's documented. There were actual things that happened.
So for me, I take it for what it is. So that's a great question. Was I okay with it? I take it for what it is.
Do you feel like they should have put that in there? If you were the director, would you want to put that in there?
I would have wanted to, yes.
Yes.
But as a producer and a talent, I would completely understand why and how it's not in there. You feel me? So like, if I'm a director, hell yeah, I want to put it in there. It sells. Yeah. If you put in the controversy, more people will watch. But as a talent and is also like somebody who's asked to produce content, Karen, Uncomfortable Conversations. I shot it with how many celebrities? And they would be like, hey, scratch this. Hey, scratch that. Mm-hmm. Hey, scratch this. Yep. Hey, scratch that. Sat down with McConaughey. Sat down with Lil Wayne. Sat down with Chelsea Handler. Hey, let's not put that in there. I know I said this. Let's not put that in there. Bet. It's not showing the entirety of the conversation, but out of respect to honor you and still make an impact, you want me to scratch it? I'm going to scratch it. That's just how these things go. So I'm like, I respect that. As a fan, I get us wanting, show all of it. That's just not how the world goes.
Just the story we trying to paint on this kid ain't just make him look negative. Like it's a star dude. That's all we talking about him. We're not talking about Lil Wayne because of all the negative stuff he did. We're not talking about Martin Luther King for the negative stuff he did.
Yeah.
I will say this.
Do you want to? Okay, so let's go something a little more neutral. Lil Wayne shot himself on accident. Should that be in the biopic? He was playing with guns as a kid because now you're implicating a lack of adult supervision and all these different things, but it wasn't inherently a negative incident.
But remember,
it's a more neutral event.
But I think now it would be for twofold. Remember, Wayne came out, Uncomfortable Conversations, and broke the story for the first time. He was trying to take his life. He previously said it was playing with a gun on accident.
He put that in the rap.
But but then he came back and said like, he was trying to take his life. I think Wayne would want that in there. But if Wayne's dead, God forbid, it's my dog. I would not want somebody to try to like recreate and fabricate the scenes of like Wayne allegedly did this. No. Let it be.
I'm saying all these people that's like did so many great things that have done some negative stuff.
Malcolm X was a thief in Detroit. We don't want to know that? That's not important? He was known as Detroit Red. He was a thieving, hustling.
We just think different, man. I don't like negativity like
that. It's
not
about negativity. It's about telling somebody's whole story. Or just don't tell it.
They've done so much great things in this world, and we're going to sit here and we want to talk about the negative stuff they did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a necessary thing to talk about the negative stuff that these guys have done. I would also say it's more of an entitlement thing for the viewer of said media to just be like, hey, I want the entire story.
It's not
listen,
that,
and I'll say that because we have gotten into a habit of not wanting to research things for ourselves. You have to tell me the entire thing. I can't look it up myself. What actually happened instead of me taking it upon myself to research and see all these other things. Of course. A lot of people are going to watch this movie that have never heard of Michael Jackson. There's probably very little people that have never heard of Michael Jackson. There's a lot of people that aren't aware of the story, maybe, of Michael Jackson in his childhood and whatnot. And they're probably going to look it up and be like, oh, what happened here and here and here? You go to Michael Jackson's Wikipedia page, I'm sure you can find something about the abuse he endured from his father.
So should we scrub his Wikipedia page too, or just a biopic? Shady, should we scrub his Wikipedia page?
Kobe Bryant's Wikipedia page, for as great as he is, it's going to have the Colorado
incident. Should we scrub that as well? Should we scrub that as well? Can you answer the question? Should we scrub Wikipedia pages for negativity as well? Or just biopics? I just want to know where the line is drawn. Curious.
Trey, I can't answer that question for you, dog. You got your own mind made up. But I will ask you this, though. When Gayle King, right? Ain't that her name?
Gayle King.
When she brought that stuff up with Kobe Bryant cheating on his wife and all that, did you feel sick to your stomach?
I can't answer that question. My mind's made up.
Well, it was time to leave it, I guess. It is late.
B Todd, we got B Todd's video. Here's some super chats. Get out the show. Y'all know what it is. You got $200 worth of super chats. Y'all can send the video in. Go ahead.
Damn.
Do we want to talk about what just happened? Because something crazy did just transpire.
It definitely did.
Go ahead, get it.
Shout out to the Lakes.
Okay, we're going to talk about this because I just think
I was right again, and I want y'all to give my credit too.
Did we disagree with you?
Yes. I said that the Rockets team was not that good.
Hold on, let me get into it. Let me get into it, Shady. Look, the Los Angeles Lakers have just taken a 2-0 lead on the Houston Rockets. Even with Kevin Durant returning tonight, they still fell short 101-94. In this game, LeBron James at 41 years old balled out again. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. On the flip side, though, Kevin Durant in his return game, 23 points, took 12 shots on the night, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, but 9 turnovers.
Tell the whole story.
9 turnovers from Kevin Durant tonight. I wanted to ask you guys, though, because we talked about this a couple of days ago. There was a quote saying Kevin Durant has never been better than LeBron James a day in his life. Are we changing our tune on that? Is LeBron James still, at 41 years old, better than Kevin Durant?
Well, first, let's react to this game, right, Kieran? And to me, Lakers winning this series.
Yes.
It's a wrap. It's blouses. Lakers winning this series. What's so special about the Lakers right now is players are showing up at different moments. Game 1, Luke Kennard, 27 points, went crazy. Game 2, Marcus Smart had 14 points, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 13 points in the first quarter alone. Marcus Smart absolutely showing up. Game 2, Marcus Smart, 7 assists. Game 1, LeBron James, 13 assists. Luke Kennard, 5 boards in the second game. Like, players are showing up for the Los Angeles Lakers, and whenever anybody's number is called, they are absolutely delivering now to Kevin Durant. If you was going to come back and rush back for this, for 9 turnovers, Kevin Durant, you had 2 turnovers to start the game before you had a bucket, Kevin Durant. 12 field goal attempts and 9 turnovers, including ending the game trying to find Şengün with a turnover, starting the game with 2 turnovers, 23 points. Kevin Durant, you didn't come back for this.
Kevin Durant.
Not for this.
Also, he scored 3 points in the second half of this game with 5+ turnovers.
Yeah, not KD, not for this. So, to me, Lakers in complete control of this series, not just by the being up 2-0, but by the dominance. What up, 2-5?
Yeah, but I told you this. I said, listen, if Luka or Austin Reeves don't come back, that don't matter because I feel like they still can beat the Rockets. The Rockets, the truth is, they don't have enough. They don't. And I said, where's the offense going to come from? I know we all talk about Kevin Durant. He's going to be the focal point of every conversation. I get it. But when I watch them play, they just don't have enough pieces. I say when I watch them play, they play good defense. They have nice size, but they don't have no scoring. They can't score. They can't. And Kevin Durant, he's only going to do so much. I feel like he's so great that we're going to blame him for everything, but he can't do everything. He can't. And when I watch this game, I'm not surprised. I told y'all this, that the Rockets will not beat the Lakers without Luka and without Austin Reeves, and I was right.
Go ahead, Kieran, what you think?
I mean, I do think the series is over, though. Seeing the way that the Lakers are playing defense right now against the Houston Rockets is very telling to me. They're blitzing Kevin Durant at the top of the key, and they
are blitzing him.
In that game that we saw during the regular season last time these two teams matched up. They seem to do it again in the second half of this game, and Marcus Smart being back on the court, I think, is the biggest thing. He just had an amazing game tonight, though, as well. He had 25 points, 5 of 7 from the three-point line, and 5 steals as well. Whenever you have one of the best defensive guards of this entire generation out there playing for the Lakers, I think he's been a revelation for this team. And honestly, they're amazing defensively right now. You mentioned Austin Reeves and Luka being out. Those two guys, very well known as defensive liabilities. The defense that the Lakers are playing right now as a unit has been amazing. I think the series is over. And to me, the most impressive part, though, is LeBron James. At 41 years old, he was making statements to the fans and whatnot a couple of games towards the end of the regular season saying, they wanted me to take a smaller role. I can still do it, though. I can still go out there and give you the damn near triple-double every single night. And now you're seeing come playoff time, he is capable of doing that.
Let me argue with you for the sake of it.
Yeah.
The most impressive part is not LeBron James. It's Luke Kennard.
Wow.
50 points and 10 rebounds in 2 games. 50 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
For Luke Kennard in 2 games. Hell yes. Luke Kennard is giving you better than Austin Reeves type numbers. Go back and look at what Austin Reeves did in the playoffs last year. And look at what Luke Kennard doing in the playoffs this year. The Lakers do not have any feel sorry for you players on the court. They don't have any of them. Luke Kennard, he's not a feel sorry for you type of guy. Marcus Smart sure as hell isn't. Rui sure as hell isn't. Obviously, Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic are significantly more talented than anybody the Lakers are putting on the court, but they're feel sorry for you guys. Things aren't going their way. They might complain. They might bemoan. They might do all these different types of things. The Lakers right now, they're playing in unison. They're playing hungry. They're playing with a lot of confidence. They're playing gritty. They're playing scrappy, and they don't really have any, to your point, defensive liability. So when I look at this Lakers team, for this Rockets team, it's a good matchup.
I like Marcus Smart. I told you that. I say when you talk about the IQ, who was arguing about this? Y'all was arguing with me about this.
TJ?
And I was
might have been me or
No.
Oh, no, he was talking about Patrick Beverly versus him as a defender.
And I'll say, bro, the one thing about Marcus Smart, he is smart. Bro, he's a veteran. He played tough. He has the defense looking way different. When a guy like that's a leader of the defense, he brings everybody's game up, the intensity, right? The toughness. He brings you that. And then you talk about setting guys up. The brother had 25 points tonight. Yeah. He could score, and he puts people in the position to win. I love Marcus Smart. Obviously, LeBron James is LeBron James. Nothing this happens without him.
Yeah. Can I ask y'all this?
Hold on, let me real quick. Are you, Kieran, let me flip this on you. Are you impressed with the Lakers or disappointed in the Rockets? I say I'm disappointed in the Rockets because you can't lose to a Lakers team that has 6 bench points. 6 bench points, Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
Bronny came off the bench, didn't score. Vanderbilt came off the bench, didn't score. LaRavia came off the bench, didn't score. Only Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
So the Lakers are beating you with an exclusive offensive lineup.
Yeah.
Their bench had 6 points, 11 rebounds, 2 dimes.
Yeah.
That was their bench.
Yeah.
That was the contribution from the non-starters.
I'm
like
not,
you can't lose to that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, though. Like, JJ Redick, who I know you have your opinions on, I think he's doing a hell of a coaching job right now. And he said, coming into the series, I need 8 to 9 guys that can go out there and give me effort. Now, those guys on the bench, you ended up having a combined 8 shots from those 4 guys that came up off the bench. But you also had Rui go out there and give you 43 quality minutes. Luke Kennard go out there and give you 42 quality minutes. And they're taking good shots, though. It's not all about just chunking up threes right now. They're taking good quality shots, and they're playing a good brand of basketball.
I will say this, though. The defensive side of the ball looks different. Yeah. If you watch the last 7 minutes of that game, bro, they were playing lockdown defense. They were blitzing Kevin Durant at the top of the key every time he touched the ball, and they were rotating. When you blitz like that, you got to be able to rotate to the defenders, and they've been doing that. They've been rebounding. They've been contesting shots at the rim, and if you notice, DeAndre Ayton was not in the game late in the game. Did y'all peep that?
Yeah, of course.
Come on, man. So
Jackson Hayes.
I love what they got going on. They are playing team ball and team defense.
Shady said something, and I'm a belabor the point.
Appreciate it.
You're not gonna like it though. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And Kevin Durant, you finna break your neck trying to wear this crown for the Houston Rockets. Because you had 9 turnovers in this game. You missed the first game. Last time you saw the Lakers during the regular season, I believe you had a 7 turnover game. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. And Kevin Durant, his whole neck is being weighed down because this crown is too heavy in Houston. You did not go to Houston to be a first-round exit to a Los Angeles Lakers team that does not have Luka Doncic and does not have Austin Reeves. That is not why Kevin Durant went to Houston. Kevin Durant went to Houston to at least get them further than they got last year. Last year, the Rockets were upset by the Golden State Warriors in a series that they probably should have won. And this year, the Rockets are going to be upset by the Los Angeles Lakers in a series that they for sure should have won. Best ability is availability. Kevin Durant, unavailable for the first game. Second best ability is ability. And Kevin Durant, 9 turnovers, 12 field goal attempts, 23 points, and only 3 points in the second half. A game 2, KD has to turn it around in game 3 because he's talented enough to, and there is no way the Rockets can go into the offseason as another first-round exit with Kevin Durant, the god on the roster.
Let me ask you this question because I was just thinking about it. So now it's 2-0, you're going to Houston.
Yeah.
Right? If Luka's healthy enough, not healthy enough, but he can play.
Really good question you finna ask. Really good question.
Do you throw him in there? Also, do you say, you know what, let's just try to kill him and finish him off? Or do you let him rest and get time to get more healthy?
It's a good question.
Look, if you can steal one of the games on the road, you can rest Luka all the way until game 7.
So you let chill that you.
Yes, like I'm not playing him game 3. Say you go out there and win game 3, you go up 3-0. This series is essentially cooked. I'm not panicking. I'm sitting Luka the next 2 games though, regardless, because we did our job at home.
Wow. You know what I don't like though? This is what I don't like about this basketball and this sports commentating stuff. I watch how when the Warriors beat the Clippers, they try to kill Kawhi Leonard. And if you really watch the game, the Warriors did everything in their power to take him out the game.
Yes.
As soon as he got the ball, they blitzing him, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, cool. I'm watching this game too with Kevin Durant. Now, he didn't play great. But if you really watch the game, and he had turnovers, they blitzed him every time he touched the ball. So my thing is like, yo, what do you want him to do, though?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to make an excuse for Kevin Durant because he is great. But I always want to ask that because Acho is so critical of these certain things and certain players. But the game with Kawhi Leonard and Golden State, they made sure that Kawhi was not going to beat him, and they blitzed him every time he touched the ball to get the ball out of his hands. I'm watching this game with the Lakers. Got late in the game, they did everything in their powers to blitz Kevin Durant every time he touched the ball.
Hold on. Can I take this?
Go ahead.
You can't turn the ball over 9 times in a playoff
That's true.
game.
No, that's true.
That's true. Because this is the thing. KD was getting busy earlier in this game. He was 6 or 7 at halftime with 20 points. But that second half came around, and this is my thing though. KD, you're the best player on the floor. The other guy is the best player on the floor. He's 41 years old. Ron, can we run this clip? You cannot let this happen. You cannot get blown by a 41-year-old.
That's true.
And let this dude do this. Look, watch this right here.
He got confused though. Yeah.
Screen coming. Look, LeBron, 41 years old, out here still doing it. That was crazy.
He got confused.
Wait, are we sure that was from this year?
That's from this year. That is from what just happened about 30 minminutes ago. Blowing by KD.
LeBron showing off.
But they not blitzing.
KD's on. I mean, it's crazy.
Though.
No, they're not. Well,
not
LeBron is going to beat the blitz, but he's going to make the right play. And that to me is the difference between him and KD right now.
LeBron will get the ball out of his hands.
Guys, KD has been in the league for almost 20 years. Yeah. He's getting blitzed at the top of the key over and over and over again, and from 3 games ago, he's still turning the ball over.
You're right. You can't turn the ball over.
You can't keep turning the ball over like that.
I can't argue that.
It happened in March. Y'all forget.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It happened in March.
It's been a month and a half, bro.
Yeah.
That's
where's the adjustment?
You can't. You're right. I can't even argue that part.
Yeah,
it's like you can't turn the ball over like that.
Not in the game of this match.
Too costly.
Not in the game.
Bro. I mean, but
not even 9-5. He had 7 the last time they played March 16th. He had 4 the next time they played March 18th. And then he had 9 today.
And this time also we gotta talk about this.
20 turnovers.
I need Acho.
Nasty work.
You do all this studying and all this reading. Give JJ Redick his credit.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a coach. JJ Redick is a good ass coach. I knew he's a good coach because I watched some of their different sets. If you watching right now when Luka and also he's not in the game, because when they're in the game, there's a whole bunch of pick and roll, isolations, and all that. If you watch it now, he's really calling offensive sets.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that matters. Bro, and then even the defensive assignments. But the way he's blitzing Kevin Durant, the way the defense is playing, like, that's JJ Redick. And I like JJ Redick because he challenges his players. And I think when you get more player coaches like this, I'm gonna challenge him. I'm gonna get in your face. JJ Redick wasn't no superstar player. He was good. He was okay. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But he was the type of guy that, like, I'm going to get in your face. So I respect JJ Redick as a coach and as a competitor.
Now, tonight, KD tied his career high in turnovers in the playoff game.
9's a lot.
9 tied his career high. It's his 3rd game with 9 turnovers. Once in 2019 with Golden State. Once in 2011 playing the Mavericks. I also say this, though, too. As a fan, I have to say this. Regardless of where you think LeBron James ranks on the GOAT rankings, appreciate this, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. 41 years old, doing what we just showed you. Unbelievable. And I think the Lakers, like you said, they're going to get smoked the next round against the Thunder. It doesn't matter if Luka comes back, if this is the rotation or whatnot, it doesn't matter.
Well, you never know.
I'll ask y'all this, though. Do you think the Lakers are better with this rotation with Luka and AR out?
What? No.
No, because remember what they did to the Rockets with them healthy.
Yeah.
They beat the hell out the Rockets with them healthy. So, no. I will
it is more defense, though.
Yeah, wait, that's what I'm saying. I will say versus the Rockets, I'm not mad at it. Because you can get away with the Rockets scoring 101. Because the Rockets can't score.
Yeah.
You need Luka and them versus
against the Thunder.
Versus the Thunder. Versus the Spurs.
Yeah.
Versus teams that can put, even versus the Suns. Like, versus teams that can put points up.
You
against
need,
the Rockets.
You need Luka, though. You need Luka.
Yeah.
But I will say this, though. It's like, you get to see what players can do when the superstar's out on the court.
Yeah.
I remember when I watched, who was that? Mikal Bridges.
Yes.
And I'm like,
OG Anunoby and them when Brunson went out?
No, I was just like, I always thought he just play in the corner and play defense. Then he goes to the Nets. I'm like, oh, wait, he can score? Wait, he can dribble?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he can do a snatch back, step back? Oh, wow. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to see that. So I think, like, right now, everybody said the Lakers can't win without Luka and Austin Reeves. And then you see it, they playing a different brand of basketball. They playing defense first.
But here's to Shady's point, last thought, and we got to get out of here.
Do we?
Who would have?
We always hour over.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought Luke Kennard could go for 23 after 27? Marcus Smart's not scoring 25 if Austin Reeves and Luke are here.
You know why though?
No.
Do you know why he can score like that? Because you're not giving my man his credit, JJ Redick. He is putting him in positions to win. He's putting him in offensive sets to win.
But Kennard is just cooking.
I mean, if you're he's a shooter, you can shoot.
Yeah.
And
JJ always puts him in position.
Open. That's what I'm saying. He's getting him open. I showed him.
JJ always puts the guys in position to make the shots. If he had a team full of shooters, that'd be a problem.
And also, Luke Kennard is very reminiscent of his coach's gameplay and style.
Absolutely.
Move without the ball, get open, knock down your open shots from the 3-ball. And Luke Kennard does it at a high clip. JJ Redick recognizes that. They are kind of one and the same in terms of play style, so it makes sense.
I think his offense is a little better than JJ Redick's, though, because he can actually score a little bit.
No, for sure. He can put the ball on the floor. Yeah. He can get, and he looks to get to the mid-range every once in a while, too.
B-Todd, hey, y'all know the vibes. You dropped 200 in the super chat. You can send a video. Have we screened it, Rome?
Wait. I just want to know, does he have any negative stuff? Because Trey wants to see it. Trey wants to see any negative stuff.
Tell me the whole story, B-Todd.
He dropped another super chat, too. He dropped another $50 one.
Did he? Let me get to that. Yeah. Rome, did we screen it?
I made money every day on this.
Okay, I'll double check it. Yeah, Benjamin Todd jumped in the super chat, sent another $50 and said, "LeBron, Raymond, James, Senior,
yes sir,
the greatest athlete and talent of all time. The crown ain't heavy for the king, Acho. Kennard is acting like Timothy Mozgov and Matthew Dellavedova and drinking from the nectar of the gods, and his name looks like LeBron James out there."
Come on now.
Hell of a super chat, B-Ty. You're not lying. Kim Rowe 200X dropped the super chat and said, "Biopics are hard to please due to the people and agendas involved. They can't all be what's love got to do with it. As for the Jackson film, it'll be hard to be better than American Dream Jackson 5 movie. Facts." For one, as TJ says, it's apples to beans. You got a 2-hour, 15-minute movie as opposed to a 6-part, hour and a half long for each part series, which the American Dream was. So very different storytelling. I just want to see a service done to the story. B. Todd also sent another $20 super chat and said, "If we let Joe be Joe in this biopic, it is making considerably less money because the people going to a dying industry, the movie theaters, is again considerably less. This movie was more for theaters than a history lesson." I don't hate that take. Money, Power, Respect said, "It is important to note with MLK, the source of MLK's infidelity is COINTELPRO documents," essentially saying that it was, government funded, same government that almost admittedly completed and executed his assassination. So definitely understand that as well. Kenro 200X said, "You have to mention MLK's infidelity if you are going to talk about the FBI trying to blackmail him, the same FBI that celebrates his holiday." Agree with you there. And that is all I have for the super chats. Yeah. Are we good on B. Todd's video?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, we're good. Yeah, we can go ahead and cue it up, I believe.
I got a dream that one day
Shady and I would agree on a take.
Speakeasy. This has been a blessing for the past month and a half. I'm so lucky I've found you guys to escape from reality.
Yeah,
just like you say every opening of the show. Man, I meant what I said about Watson. He's got to go. He does not have the energy for the show. Cleveland does not need that around him. They've been in a funk since the 21st century started.
Oh, wow. That's right.
To go into the future.
What's his name?
Try out what Sanders can give you for a full year, maybe plus some time too. But Watson is not your answer. He is not.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man,
Todd said it with his chest.
Yeah, he said it.
Did.
He said it's Shedeur time. Said it's perfect time.
Shout out to
his time is up. You know what they need to do? They need to call you and put you on the staff because you know something.
Yeah, that's
right. You need to come up here and speak easy and take some of these jobs in here.
Oh wow, who's
you speaking for yourself?
Not my job,
right?
Do what you're supposed to do, baby.
Absolutely.
Shady, you good?
Look, we appreciate you guys stopping by the Speakeasy tonight. We will be back tomorrow at 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 9:15 p.m. Mountain Time, and 9:15 p.m. Pacific. I said I would respect it.
He
We
said he
appreciate
did
the
it.
super chats. We're men of the people in here. Also, make sure you guys catch the NFL Draft Extravaganza Thursday night.
The whole people.
8 p.m. Eastern. I will be
good,
flying
the bad, the
to
ugly.
Pittsburgh for the draft tomorrow and Thursday. Probably going to be calling in during the extravaganza. We appreciate you guys and all the support that you guys have been giving us. Make sure you guys hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. It's how you show us love back in a way for showing up here every Sunday through Thursday for you guys. Also hit that bell button to be notified when we go live because the times do change. Sometimes we got church, sometimes we have an NFL Draft Extravaganza. I'm Kieran Icky Simple. This has been LaShawn McCoy, Emmanuel Acho, Social Trey, and everyone in the back. Make some noise in the back.
Shout out to the gang.
We'll see you guys next time.
If you do something bad, Trey gonna know about it.
I want to see
Speakeasy.
it. I want to know about it.